Greetings and salutations, friends. Maybe, at least. Restream is having a bit of a hard time today, but it's possible we might be online. We won't know until hours later, but there's a possibility.
I mean, we're online on YouTube, so it counts for something.
How do you know?
Because I watch the chat like a normal person.
It's cheating, Lum Lum. Sound, and that's not my problem.
Shit.
Somebody else's.
Maybe.
Today, I have been instructed to watch Hunter the Parenting by Brother Alphabusa. I question why chat would want this, because I have said on multiple occasions I never found Emperor's text-to-speech device particularly funny. It's not my style of humor. What's the charitable way of putting this?
Oh, they're saying that we're cutting out.
Educated and elitist, yes.
They
For
keep
that
saying
kind of
that we're
humor.
cutting out.
Well, they're gonna have to fucking deal with it. What can I do about it?
Arch, what's the weather like over by you? Is it shit enough to affect your internet?
No. It's fine. It's probably just YouTube, Lum Lum. Wait, am I downloading pornography? I'm not. There you go.
Jesus Christ, Arch.
What?
Am
What
I
else am I
downloading pornography?
What else am I supposed to use my internet for? Actually, I did just download all 4 seasons of X-Men Evolution because I'm starting to run dry of old school entertainment.
Fire is the answer.
I don't look forward to the day I run out of old cartoons, Lum Lum. I'll have to start watching current year TV again. God, I don't want to. Things were so much better back then. Anyways, here we are. Hunter the Parenting. I don't know what this is about. Lum Lum, do you know what this is about?
I don't know much about it. All I know is that people keep singing their high praises and they say that it's better than TTS.
I don't know. My chat has no taste. I'm not convinced. My chat does have no taste. That's kind of the problem. Like, they just kind of don't. It's weird. Or something.
I mean, whoever liked the Hunger Games movies just have genuine brain damage.
Yeah, like that's my chat.
Your chat's nice sometimes.
Well, Zartax, you will watch and enjoy this, whether you like it or not. Also, I think you may have invented the Finn sub genre. I think that already existed. Right. Let's see. It might be. Is it because I've decreased the latency? Is that why it's being buffery?
Did you decrease the latency from normal latency to low latency?
Yeah.
That could be it, because I had to change mine from ultra low latency to low latency because I was having some ISP issues. But I'm not sure.
Well, either way, chat. Get fucked. It's the only option. You have no power over the internet. Enough procrastination. Wait, can you hear this? I think you can hear this.
What am I supposed to be hearing?
I don't know. It's gonna be your problem.
Huh? Yes, I can hear it.
We are channeling Hatred, the popular video game today. We are really channeling Hatred today. Okay. Okay.
Slut.
Animations are good though. I kind of like them. Stylistic,
Yeah.
bit rough, to give it a little bit of feels to it. And I do like that. I do like that.
You know, it reminds me of you know those old promo videos for comic books in like early YouTube. It reminds me of that.
Yeah, where they just like had 2D drawings and they kind of like cut them out and moved them. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were kind of charming. I'm
Why start
assuming.
with this one? Because it's the first one in the playlist that the dude made.
Alright.
Trick or treat, can I smell your feet?
It looks like they're using more lines on his jacket look a bit off, so I'm presuming they're not moving the PNG. They're morphing it instead. Still looks good. Oh yeah, definitely morphing. His shoulders are weird. I kind of like it though. It gives it a somewhat soft feel to it.
You'll find no vampire here, but me now, stranger. It was my caretaker. I love that girl like a daughter.
Is maybe they channeled the want of you wanting to watch this so hard they broke YouTube.
Yeah, this is just YouTube. We can't do anything about this. Yep, it's back again. Yeah, we can't do anything about this. It's not my internet. It is YouTube. It is YouTube.
YouTube was having this issue like a few months ago. I had to not stream for a couple days until they fixed their shit. But granted, YouTube is always breaking anyway.
Yep, you'll have to just reload it and hope for the best. There ain't shit I can.
I had to. They fixed their.
Can do. Yep, steady 9 milliseconds connection. So.
Oh yeah, I just decided to look up down detector. Looks like there's a bunch of user problems. 60 video streaming, 25% is server connection. So yeah, no, it's, YouTube is being shit right now. It looks like.
Yep. Again, unfortunately, chat. I'm sorry, but there ain't nothing I can do about that.
I mean, are you streaming to your other platforms as well?
I am,
Or
but that
just-
shouldn't affect it because YouTube gets the same amount of data regardless.
I spent my youth raising my brother when my father went to war. I let the love of my life run into the arms of another.
Ah, cuckolding. Okay, good. At least I and Brother Alphabusa agree on this. We may differ in politics, but we bear.
And never married.
Oh, huh. Hold on a
When
second.
my brother died,
I think it might be you as well because I decided to go check over.
It's okay. It's intermittent. You know, I don't know if it is restream either because it says excellent connection. So I don't fucking know.
I've had that with Restream too. Be like, yeah, it's fine, and then it's actually fucking not because it's something with their servers on their end. Let me see.
I'll just switch it all over to YouTube. That'll hopefully make it better.
It is so weird.
I'll just switch it all over to.
It is so God punishing us because we're streaming on Easter.
Very possible, but it's streaming now, stable, green, excellent connection, all of its. Oh no, there it goes again. Up, down, up, down.
Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a day where it's just like, okay, Arch, it's time to go take a nap.
We'll see. I'll keep dropping Reconnecting. We'll just have to postpone it. Because right now I've turned off all of the other streams. It is only streaming to YouTube, so it's getting all of the bandwidth. But if the thing, receiving the bandwidth doesn't work, then it's kind of screwed. Yeah, well, we'll keep going a little bit. See what happens.
I spent my days supporting my niece and nephew. And now, in my twilight years, I had spent my time entertaining their children. I cannot remember a day I ever took for myself, and I think, in voicing that, I deserve this fate. It's my fault they all lie dead around me.
Yeah, bad women. Women are to blame.
She brought me into her way of life, but I don't think she was ready for what came next. I don't think anyone could have predicted this, least of all me. Darling, will you help me outside? I don't want to sit around anymore.
I am slightly confused.
Huh. Chat says that the stream looks like it's doing better.
Okay, good. I am wondering if the older woman is dead or if she simply isn't animated a lot.
To my family, one last means of supporting them. I suppose it will all be cleared away to forget this tragedy.
Discord would be having trouble too.
Yeah. Why is chat blaming me, little shits?
There, it's back up again. Yeah, no, it's literally Restream, I'm pretty sure. Restream just kind of dies every few seconds, and then it starts over again. But it does it so briefly that it seems to maintain people on the stream continues. It just kind of dies in and out.
Yeah.
Now, we're probably going to have to postpone it at that rate, because it's not going to let me do it like this. But I would like to get... So, they're vampires, right? Woomph, burn.
Yes.
Okay. So I was confused what was going on. Very confused what was going on. Right. Stuff. I feel as if we didn't need to watch this particular portion, but vampires, woomph, burn, fire, old woman, bad. Because all women, bad. Good. Good start. I now know what I am in for. Women, bad, vampires. Good.
Women, bad vampires.
Yes. Let me just see if I can maybe... Could I... Okay. It's set to normal latency. No, it is Restream. Yeah, no. Even with the normal latency, YouTube is still... Because it's not that it's not receiving data either. It's just that the data stops occasionally.
Yeah. Restream has that issue sometimes. It's just so weird.
Yep, because it's no longer stuttering. It's just... It goes for a while and it's perfectly fine, and then it just stops streaming, and then it goes for a while again and stops streaming, and so on. Yep. We'll probably just have to postpone it till next... Well, I'm away next week, but wait, no, I'm back next week. Well, possibly.
Yeah, you said that you should be back by the 24th.
Yeah, I think I'll be back by Sunday
well, by that
night.
Sunday.
Well, I'm leaving on the 24th, Lum. I'm going back.
Oh yeah. Shut up. You're
might
leaving
be
on the
back
24th.
in time.
You said you'll.
Oh yeah, it's dying again, I think.
Well, we'll play it by ear. If you are back in time and you don't want to just like, nap and eat pastries when you get back, then we will do this. And if we need to, and it's like even if you don't want to do it on Sunday and you just want to do it sometime during the week, just let me know and I will block off that time.
Because now the data rate is slowly falling off again as something weird happens to Restream.
Ugh.
That's right, chat. Damn it, Lum. Damn it.
It's not my fault.
How could you do this to us?
I'm sorry I used up all the luck on my D&D campaign last night.
That's right, Lum. You did this to us.
Shut up.
You have committed this atrocious act against chat. If it weren't for Lum, chat, it would all be okay. It would all be fine. Well, it is a holding steady for the moment.
Do we want to give it 10 more minutes? If it doesn't remain stable for that 10 minutes, then we just postpone till next week or whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, it's working right now. Okay, let's try a bit of episode 1 then. See what happens. So here we have Wolverine. We have that guy from Thundercats. I don't know who this guy is. This guy looks like he really, really enjoys SWAT cats, which is good. And then we have a child. Good. Immediately, I'm getting Dustborn flashbacks. I don't know if I like that. People on a bus. I don't like the furry. Can we avoid the furry?
I don't think it's a furry.
Oh, he's got fucking cat ears on his head. A child? This is really starting to remind me of Dustborn. I'm getting a little upset by that.
I mean, it's older than Dustborn.
Yeah, maybe Dustborn is ripping this off.
Oh my god.
Pink horse. Why would Dustborn do this to me, Lum?
Stop getting PTSD flashbacks, Arch.
It's pretty hard. Dustborn was not good. World of Darkness. Okay, so this is... Oh, so we're not just vampires. We're World of Darkness vampires, are we? I see.
We arrived.
Definitely furry.
About fucking time! Gather round, everyone!
Oh, spooky woods.
You bet your bottom dollar, boy!
Pound, Dad. Bottom pound. We live in England now.
Never mind the fucking money, Marcus! Just breathe it in! That fresh ectoplasmic air! Ah, it's thick with geists!
Please don't ghost the monkeys.
Fret not, boy. Ghosts do not hunt lungies.
My darling son-in-law, why don't you tell the family where we are?
Right, sure thing, sir.
definitely a furry.
Hello, sir. Come on, it's been years. Just call me Dad or Lord.
You can keep calling him dude. Don't stress, love.
All right, sir.
Daddy D. Are we gonna have to return to the Keemcock?
No, please, God, no.
Big D.
Ah, Big D. As in Biggie. Wait, is he the Emperor? I'm confused.
Ignore that. Okay, so we are on one of Norfolk's many ghost walks. It is allegedly very haunted, and we are very walking on it.
Neat. So, suggestion, Dad, maybe tell all of us where we are headed before we arrive next time?
This would be practical.
No.
Suggestion vetoed.
Yes. All right.
You
Yes.
ignorant
Why?
slut.
Otherwise, we'd have to hear Marcus whining about how he don't want to go.
Chat's asking for you to turn up the volume on the video.
God damn it, chat.
It's not our
Whiny
fault that you
children.
have it down.
Oh, whinge. Complain.
And I don't know how to break this to you, but
Okay, fine, but not like that. Not since I was like 15.
Well, yeah, I mean, wasn't your big 15 like last year? With the Magic Wizard card game and the clown?
That was my 30th birthday.
Clown birthday. This is what we video gamers call an epic failure, brother.
You've never even heard of Gmod, door.
I'm 11.
I've heard of Gmod. Have you heard of Gmod?
Oh, I fucking love Gmod.
There you go.
What? All right, whatever. I don't respect time. It's an earliest concert. Now listen up! My darling son-in-law, you have graciously brought our attention to this ghost walk.
it is quite the trail into a wooded area.
It shall be an exciting outing for the whole family. Is that understood?
I like excitement.
So, this is that forest with all those active missing persons cases, I assume?
Of course! Who do you take me for?
What?
What indeed? But be brave, boy. Purge yourself of cowardice. It's half the reason we're here.
Father, a scary movie may have been a more appropriate first step.
His first impression of terror shall be in real life, not
This is the Emperor, isn't it?
a movie film. We shall throw the boy into the dread inferno and see his fearful hide burn away in the conflagration.
We are
And this is Dorn.
not throwing my son into a fire.
Or I will find a way.
Door. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me.
What?
Make an analogy physical and then smack you with it.
My flesh.
Is this Korax? He looks homosexual enough.
Consumed.
Alright, hello, sorry.
The furry? I don't know who the furry is. I don't want the furry to be anyone. The other guy is obviously Russ.
Sorry. Shall we go?
Please.
It's already third croak after midnight. We need to get home in time for breakfast.
Fucking Norfolk! Very well, my sons. We go. Look alive, boys. Unlike the ghosts, the woodland corridor calls to us. Keep an eye out and a brisk pace. No complaining, Marcus.
Not complaining about Marcus is allowed.
Correct.
Bad dad.
What?
And now we go.
So, how much of this place do you remember?
A little bit. Me and the lads used to dare each other to come down here alone.
Okay. These woods are bloody creepy, so I get it.
Bloody Mary.
Quite contrary.
How does your garden grow?
Silver bells and cockle shells. Cock!
Stop ruining.
Keemcock.
Trick or treat.
Shut the fuck up, Arch.
I refuse. Also, woods can be scary. See, the family used to have a cabin up by a place where it was supposed to be like the goat gateway to hell and shit. Got really foggy during nights. Spooky little fucking place. Plus, it had lots of foxes.
How many gateways to hell are there? It's like, I know there's one in, like, what was it? Near Kansas.
Yeah, loads of gates to hell. Plus,
I see.
foxes. Now, the problem with foxes is that foxes scream, like, constantly. Really, really, really fucking loudly. Uncomfortably so.
The moon!
We're just talking about Cockthorpe. Relax. Just
You know, it's like I don't know why, but the voices and the shut the fuck up. And in the animation style with the like puppetry of the like, you know, little characters and stuff, it makes me think that this could so be a mid 2000s Adult Swim short between episodes.
Keemcock.
down the road from home.
Hey, did you know Cockthorpe has a church?
Keemcock.
No! Shut up!
Okay, that's like saying Cockthorpe has a pub.
Keemcock.
No. Are you gonna do this every time?
The most.
Well, yeah, it's the joke is you say cock. Cock is a bad word, so I say Keemcock because it's a relevant cock.
No, Keemcock is a bad word now. Shut up.
I don't think Keemstar thinks Keemcock is a bad word.
Keemstar as a whole is a bad word.
Keemstar would glaze you like a donut.
Shut the fuck up, Arch.
God, I need to listen to that fucking audio recording.
Mundane thing you could have said. What the fuck?
Keem cream?
Oh my god.
Relax. It's not a dying woman, probably. It's
not in line.
Just a fox.
Or birds. Birds scream too, but foxes scream kind of badly. I don't like foxes.
Hey, speaking of, does this place have any scary urban legends? You know, aside from those incredibly current missing persons reports.
Holy shit, of course! Yeah, a guy fell off his bike here.
Ooh, fuck, scary! Anything else?
Okay, actually. You know Binham, about 4 miles from Warham?
I mean, yeah, quite close to Cockthorpe.
Okay, so...
Service guarantees citizenship.
Keemcock.
Shut up!
Quick story. Back in 1091, some Benedictine monks founded a priory down in Binham. But according to legend, its priors were corrupt and evil men. One of them even sold off the priory's valuables to fund some bizarre alchemical experiments.
You know, it's always the alchemist you don't see that gets you.
You know, I'm going to re-advise my guess of this guy. He's probably Magnus more so than Russ because he strikes me as a very large homosexual.
Yeah, you really tried with that one.
Not hard to know.
Anyway, allegedly, a secret tunnel was built in the priory, going between Binham all the way to Little Walsingham.
Walsingham? Isn't that 3 miles?
Yes. Others say that the tunnel actually leads between Binham and a guild house in Blakeney, which is even further. And some say it leads between both.
That's a lot of digging, isn't it?
In the time since, many accounts have been made of a figure stepping out from the tunnel beneath Binham Priory.
I miss the cock jokes. Can we go back to the cock jokes?
Oh my god.
What?
Stop being a 13-year-old boy.
But Lum, at least then something was happening.
Well, listen. Maybe some interesting stuff will happen. Fuck if I know.
A black-hooded monk, traversing the priory between...
This reminds me of the time my grandfather was racist.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, he was out driving one night, and he saw a yellow raincoat walking towards him, and so he stepped on the brake, wondering what the fuck was happening. He was pretty sure he was getting haunted as this yellow raincoat just continued moving towards him in the dead of night. It scared the living shit out of him until he realized, oh, it's a black person out walking.
You know, if I was in like the middle of nowhere, just driving on the road, middle of the night, just the person is walking towards me and not stopping, my first reaction, just out of pure fear, would probably be to run it over and then just drive away. Go through a car wash, get everything off, try to, fix whatever damage, color over any scraped paint with a marker, and then pretend it just never happened.
Yeah, but we just don't run people over, Lum. Calm yourself.
Well, you just need to learn to cover up your crime and then be like, oh, yeah, no, I never drove there. Oh,
Anyways.
Out there? No.
We have more build-up to enjoy.
Between dusk and dawn, the tale of the spectre eventually reached an intrepid fiddle player who decided to investigate.
Look, dog.
Dog.
Before entering, the fiddler, alongside his trusty canine companion, offered a crowd of locals a chance to accompany him on his subterranean trip.
Yeah, K9.
Oh, real quick to address chat. Chat, bold of you to assume I even have a driver's license.
Sure.
Okay, continue.
By following the sound of his fiddle over ground, the strong reverberations of his music would be heard even through the earth, so he said.
I question this. I don't think you could play a fiddle loud enough to have it heard above ground. I object.
And indeed, it was. Playing all the while, the fiddler began his trek through the tunnel. The locals, listening intently, chased the sound of his music.
Lum, how did the fiddle player play his fiddle at the same time as holding a light?
Very badly. Because sure, some people can have enough strength to hold the fiddle between, their cheek and their shoulder, but they won't be able to really push down on the strings to make different notes, so they would just be very pathetically drawing the bow across the strings. Not doing very well, but, still some sound.
Or...
I used to play violin. I know how this works.
Or he could be holding the torch with his keemcock.
Oh, I fucking... I would have accepted, oh yeah, he was just holding it between his ass cheek. But why?
Listen, chat, if you weren't expecting pedantry from me, you're in the wrong fucking place.
All was seemingly well. Then, after about a mile of walking, the sound of his fiddle ceased. Sometime later, the locals found the fiddler's dog, wet and whimpering, but the fiddler himself was never seen again.
The dog was wet. No further comment.
This trail we're walking on leads across where this tunnel would have gone between Binham and Walsingham. And it is said that sometimes you can still hear the distant sound of the fiddler, yet wandering the depths of the earth.
Fiddling noise in 3, 2, 1.
I have learned to fear ground fiddle.
That's all I remember, though. I haven't been around here since we were, 11, maybe?
That's all I remember. Fucking hell, like you didn't just belt out an entire encyclopedia on the subject.
Yeah, shit, sorry.
You've been over this. Don't apologize. I'm always impressed. There's no wonder Dad likes you more than me.
What?
Funny.
Where did that come
It's
from?
fine. I like you more than him. So it evens out.
Lovely and dysfunctional.
I'm happy you are mostly the former.
Nice. Shit, speaking of, actually, have you ever been in these parts?
Not really. At least, nothing I remember.
That's fine, honestly. I don't think you missed anything special.
You sluggy!
Purge yourself of these noises, boy! Concentrate. You are the master of your reality. Whip it into submission with your giant, powerful arms!
I guess that the only things that make a big sound in the woods are bears and people. Was that a bear or a people?
Boy.
Well, there are worse things. There are bear people, which is a subgenre of the gay fetish fandom. You don't want to run into one of them in the middle of the night. Not in the forest, you don't.
And also, do you want to read some of your super chats?
I'm enjoying the build-up ambiance, I think.
Okay, fine. You could watch a little more.
Right, I should probably do it. Well, not me. Ornu, still waiting for Arch to finish the Vampire Clans. You will never see me finish the Vampire Clans. You didn't watch it enough. Shame on you. Now jump off a bridge. Will Zartax, you will love it and you will have no choice in the matter. I don't know about that. Alex Anderson, Arch, we can hear 1 second of audio every 10. Well, so? Stephen Knizik, on this Easter, celebration of Jesus' birthday and Mustache Man's birthday. That's right, Hitler was born around this time.
Yeah, it is the 20th. It is Hitler's birthday.
Hitler's birthday. 20th April. Nice.
Yep.
I don't know why we don't make a big deal out of that. Let's take a hit of marijuana and remember that the schnutz symbol for death and the hippie symbol for peace comes from the same Nordic rune. DinoFan219, it's based in the world of darkness with Vampire the Masquerade, Hunter the Reckoning, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Meg the Ascension, and Wraith the Oblivion, as well as others in the setting. I have only read Vampire, because I don't like the furries. I should read Mage at some point, though. Alex Asensum, message for chat, restart the stream, it'll fix it. That was a lie. Sujad, if you're taking quest, MS Blue. So the way this works is that you need to harass Lum Lum with things that you want me to watch, and then convince her. That's basically how this works.
Yep. The reason why we are watching Hunter the Parenting is because people have been asking for this a lot. And before people are like, oh, Space King, Arch wants to get a thumbnail made first because he wants it to be extra special.
Yeah. Chat has hyped it up. It better be good, or I will pee on all of you.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Anyways, Space King will probably be in the, depending on when the thumbnail gets done, can range from a couple weeks to a couple months.
Couple years. Compass 4. That reminds me of that weird Japanese drink that looks like choom.
What?
Calpis. Anyways, chat is like the Tyranids. There's no need for taste, there's only eternal hunger of the collection of infinite beings. Bob Boarding Name, Art, before you go. Nya 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 nya.
Clip it.
Atonement, Dustborn, World of Darkness. Hey, we can do speech funds like Coconut does, where I end my sentences with nya if you pay me enough. I think he still hasn't gotten through all of those. Benny, louder please, we can't hear anything from the video. Maybe I'm doing you a favor. Bob Boring Name, yes Arch, he is Al, So Lum Lum, Call Arch, Big D, and Arch Nya Nya Nya.
No.
Why not?
I'm not calling you that. The fuck?
$5 not enough? 10?
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Lum
No.
Lum goes silent.
No.
Miro 49. They're all TTS characters. Mox is Magnus, Kitten is Kitten. Okay. Dor is Rogal Dorn, Big D is Emperor, and Boy is Boy from podcast. I know none of these people. Bob Name. Watching this, we had an art in Short Shorts Fund. Alex Anderson, Dorn, Magnus, Kitten, Boy, and Big E. Ranger Hale, Piotr, voice actor, called Art and Artsy, so get ready for him to say something stupid. Also, Marcus equals Magnus. Oh no, there's one in Russia, one in Germany, 2 or 3 in the US, one in Mexico, 1 or 2 in Scandinavia, several in Japan and China, 1 in Brazil. There's lots of gates, Lum Lum. We cannot dig too deep. It's true.
You know what? Fair.
Mr. Comrade Yuri, so Lum Lum want to run over black people. She does.
I just want to run over everyone.
Avikins, this is terrible. Can we watch Space King instead? No. Dark Resurrect, this is incredibly homosexual. No, I can believe that this is homosexual. This seems fairly baseline for me. Mr. Frenzy, Arch, when's the next Skaven RP? Bring Lum Lum along. New Vegas. I still haven't decided if I'm doing a vampire or a Skaven. Both appeal to me just about evenly.
I'm up for whichever, because right now I'm playing a rat person in my current D&D campaign, and I'm quite liking it.
Service guarantees citizenship.
All I know is that Lum Lum was like, I want to be a furry. And Amalgamite was like, I want to be a Nazi.
I said I wanted to be Skaven.
Yeah.
But then I also
What is
said
that?
I don't mind being a Nazi vampire.
Nolly, actually, aren't in World of Darkness, there are actually werebears called Gural. From what I know, they are still present in Europe, but not Britain, mind you. The Earthman, mustache man died for our sins in Argentina, most likely. That's true. Hitler probably fled Germany. I like that idea. He went to Argentina, where he hung out with the other Argentinians for a while. They sent to Ripper. Lumi getting a salary? Talks like an employee now. And Miro 49, Wehrmacht by night. Well, we'll do a bidding war. Skaven or vampires, but then I'll be upset no matter which one loses.
I mean, depending on how one goes, you could see like, hey, see if we can schedule the next one sooner. Who knows? See how work schedules, balance out.
Speak to Krakus.
Proceeding.
Well, I don't. He's just always screaming from the ditch.
Halt!
Tree vagina.
Let's go to the woods.
We're already in the woods. Okay, that is what you meant.
Damn it, I want to read the sign.
Come, boy. Stay close.
It's a
to
private land. Do not trespass.
Dad, where the fuck are you going?
This isn't really part of the conventional Ghost Walk experience. Wait, is that? Whoa.
Father, do you wish to enter this hole?
Tis a hole.
Arch, what if you seen a big hole? Would you want to crawl down it?
I have in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find
We
anything cool?
Yeah, kinda. We went on a school trip and we found like a giant hole. And I was like, that looks kind of cool. I've got nothing better to do. Mostly to roost and stuff. But.
Yeah, fair.
It was an experience.
Watch is at the ready. Going in.
The furry meowed.
The furry did meow. Are we sure that isn't Kibs?
Yes. Backstory.
Holy shit, these must be the tunnels. I wasn't even sure they were real. Fucking hell, I'm... Alright.
Keep an ear out for fiddles, boy.
Wait, come look at this! Isn't this suspicious looking?
Looks no worse than Marcus's room.
Katana?
Poundland.
Poundland.
Looks no worse than your face.
Yes, it does.
What are you looking with that?
All right, let's
Is
split
that
up.
broken Furby?
I don't know.
Any particular reason?
It shall be spookier that way.
Okay, Frederick from Spooby-Doob.
I really don't want to.
Come, boy. It's all right. Nothing here can hurt you. Except
That's not
Galen's.
true.
And fiddle ghosts.
A curse upon your names.
Children should look out for fiddlers.
Why?
Fiddles. Fiddler. Fiddler. Diddler. Fiddler? Diddler? See?
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Good.
Okay. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Da 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 da.
Just keep swimming.
You ignorant slut.
There, boy. No need.
Why is his crotch sinking slowerly? Lower.
Slowerly.
Slowerly.
Because it feels like it.
to panic. Look, it's a picnic table.
They've animated his penis area a lot more than they frankly needed to.
Why is there...
It's a surprise for sure, but a welcome one. One of the greatest table designs known to man. The unity of table and bench. Pure in function, yet handsome in its form.
I'm 11.
A moment, boy. I must measure the board with.
Why?
It must be done, boy.
Screech? Screech?
Let's go of him.
No.
Screech?
Oh, it's stop and then run.
Ah, is this how they become vampires?
It looks like it.
Screech? Nami Naman, don't mind me. I just feel like adding to the Friendship with Benefits Fund. Nay.
Yeah!
Friendship with benefits.
Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful video when you make it.
There we go. Where was I?
Don't worry, kid. It'll all be over soon.
I'm here. Girl.
Door, you good?
Yes.
Or maybe not.
You fox! Your arms!
There are more of you here, aren't there?
That's a flintlock, taped to a stick.
Light it up, Marcus.
Why, of course.
Glow stick?
Glow sticks.
Oh, there's 4 of them. Why is there a wizard?
Why wouldn't there be a wizard?
I'm more amused at the vampire wizard man.
Wizard. And the Hell's Angels, I think.
Are these ghosts?
No, boy. They're vampires. Kindred. But these ones are probably just licks.
What did you just fucking call us, bloodbag? Do you even know what those words mean?
I'm freshly read up.
Well, I got a name for you. Dead meat.
Shut the fuck up, shitbeard. You, ski goggles. Keep talking.
I'm gonna make some guesses. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay, so you are Sludge Lad.
What?
Sludge Lad. You know, easy to assume going by your ugly mug.
Sludge?
You, meanwhile, humanimal type vampire. Your vicious sideburns and the
I
massive...
will bite your cock off.
Keemcock.
Damn it.
Also, no, he's not a vampire. He's just Irish. They look like that.
Cool. So, I would guess you are a biker bro blank.
It's pronounced clan.
What?
Eh, that was mildly funny.
I'll write that.
Ah, shitbeard!
How many answers?
Stop platforming the antediluvian concept of clans in front of the potential shovelheads.
It's sure,
I'm
Jay.
sorry, I'm in a really heightened state right now.
Right, good. Oh, fuck. And lastly, you are a vampire wizard.
How would you know this?
We have giant brains. You're not that hard for us to figure out.
Okay, but everything your mate just said was wrong.
Details! Now enough with the distractions, son-in-law. We have them surrounded. Fuck, boss, it's not looking good.
Yes, you foul ape!
Fuck you.
Drew hunters to the launch site of the crusade!
Fuck yourself.
Fucking overfeed! There's no such thing as overfeed!
Yeah, he's just Irish. Like, that's what they look like. The armpit hair, the weird, scraggly facial hair, the trilby hat. Yeah, it's just an Irish person.
You know, maybe your favorite racist propaganda pictures aren't that wrong.
Nope. No, my Irish anti-propaganda has proven to be 100% spot on every time.
I see.
I disagree.
Well, boys, you've had your 15 minutes. Kill the hunters! Bathe in dust! That's the stuff. Scream for me.
Boy, are you okay?
Yes, are you?
No.
Name's Piotr. Figured you ought to know the name of the guy about to eat your goddamn soul.
Over him!
Yeah! You fucking pig! You should have never should have come here.
This poor child.
This poor child. The facial expression of this boy is just it's great. Ugh, I love the little details.
Your blood bags. The sword of Cain should cleave you in twain.
Shield.
You think you're being funny?
I am not funny.
You're not. I mean, you're right. I mean. Yeah. Any other tricks you had up your sleeve here?
My face! Fuck you!
Hey! Do yourself a favor. Stop brutalizing my fiancé, please!
You get to have a fiancé? Fuck you!
Stop hitting it, Mark! Your funny little fort has been sieged, bloodbag.
No.
You.
down.
The door got one!
I don't need eyes to kill, bloodbag. I can hear you.
Well, hey, since you can, you're the nastiest vamp I've ever seen.
Admiring
No, not really.
You're a goddamn tease lover, boy!
You seem smarter than the others. But an angry vampire is a predictable.
Yeah, you sure got me there.
Marcus, I got one! Hell!
He T-posed.
This is so stupid, but I love it.
At least Lum Lum is amused.
I can be amused by a sparkling ball for at least 10 minutes.
I am observing that.
What?
Hell yeah, companion!
You're coming here in our space. You don't get to fight back in our hole. You don't get anything but death.
Please. Please.
You little shitheel. You don't want to be embraced? Spoil little ass. Not on your life. You're me.
He T-posed too.
Oops. Looks like I embraced you.
Huh? You know, I want to question this, but I also think some things are better left unanswered.
Probably wise.
Yeah.
I got one too.
That was incredibly irrational.
Fuck you, Door. I got him.
I think we all got one, actually. Anyone have an ice pack?
I got an ice pack.
You sure do, champ.
He almost died.
Marcus, your contraption has many problems. You could have tripped on the way here and hurt yourself.
But I didn't.
The vampires could have noticed and not jumped at you.
But they did.
Yes, this time. But next time, maybe you should just bring a gun.
Fuck you, America. Steak jacket is the best idea. Tell him, love. Tell him you think it's such a cool
The
idea.
jacket's very clever, Marcus, but... Hold on a second. Was that really all of them?
No. You forgot about
Never
the
is.
wizard.
Yeah. Where's the wizard?
Stop forgetting about the wizard, you tards.
Not quite. I was waiting for you to notice.
Not a step closer! No harm shall befall me!
Gentlemen, this man is a wizard.
I cannot
It is the
move.
accursed power of the wizard-type
He's
strain.
dominating our wills. I can't step forward.
Mortal fools dare invade the lair of mighty Kevin! These
Kevin.
tunnels are not yours to traverse. They are the domain of the Canaanite. Then, now and forevermore, and you shall not leave knowing their existence!
Legend! So your kind was behind the death of the fiddler.
The fiddler? What the fuck? An ancient wives' tale, far beneath me! Kevin! But I would not bet against it. These mystic halls hide many secrets, but none for you to know, kind.
All your knowledge is ours now, tick. You and your whole little rat pack are gonna sing like sopranos when we get our hands
Shut up,
on
Tool! Fear the will of Kevin!
Father.
Kevin.
You know, is Kevin a wizard or just a crack addict?
Probably the latter. I haven't seen much magic yet.
You foul swine! You have made me so hungry!
Father!
It's fine, my children. You have done me proud.
Enough! The beast shall be denied no longer!
Kevin.
No! Don't you dare die!
Oh, this sweet nectar! a delight for the senses, addicting, magical, lemon-scented.
Oh my god, his facial expression.
It is something.
Do something. Do something.
If only I could.
It's a good thing I came here. Absolutely fucked on DMT.
Oh.
Ahaha.
As expected of Sir D, he knew that putting narcotics in his system would befuddle the vampire.
That is definitely why I did that.
Its spell is broken, and with that,
I don't know if vampires are affected by narcotics. I question this plot twist.
You know, it just makes me wonder if vampires would be affected by narcotics. It's like, just imagine if a vampire got their hands on someone who is just tripping on acid.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know about this either.
Big work, everyone. Done bigly.
Shut up, Dad. You're delirious.
Marcus, have you always had Spider
Oh, they are affected by narcotics. It's in the rules.
Yeah. Well, that is useful.
It's in the books too. Oh, interesting.
Is that his nose or what's sticking out of him? Is that the spear? It's the spear, isn't it?
That is the spear.
No! I am
Kevin?
the great and mighty Kevin! You are shit! Spit rotting in a ditch at the side of the road! Compared to me, you shall obey! Obey!
we got more mind control, lads.
Like I trained you, boys.
Break eye contact.
And shatter concentration. And that is how it's done. Woo!
Fabulous job, boys. A few more piles like these, and I'd say you're ready for the big league.
4 vamps. That's more than we've ever caught before. Holy shit, I cannot wait to get back to study them.
Yeah, back to my house.
Because I'll actually get to do that this time, right?
Marcus, I'm so proud of your scholastic habits. Just leave the wizard to me, and I'll give you the
Putting
lot.
murderous vampires in my house to experiment on. That's great.
Boy, you did good tonight.
I hate vampires so heckin' much.
Boy, language.
No, boy, you're doing well. Learning to sublimate hate in place of fear is part of becoming a well-adjusted adult. Like me!
Unironically, yes. Fear is pointless. Hatred, however. Hatred is good.
Yeah, I mean, you could actually make steady progress with hatred. Fear will just kind of keep you in place.
Yeah.
Fear is literally the inferior emotion.
Yeah. Hatred good.
Father, I don't think
Got it! Also, I love my precious grandchild. You did so well.
All I did was scream and give ice packs.
Son, the journey of 100 miles begins with a single step.
And this was the first step on your road to confidence.
I kind of don't want confidence. I want to go home. Do Halo 2 Deathmatch.
Too bad we didn't get a single look at any fiddlers or black-clad monks.
You know what? I feel like we got our fill of supernatural creatures anyhow. Just hope the Arcanum doesn't find out this time.
It's fine.
It really is.
For this kind of catch, the ends very much justify the means.
Well said, sons. And besides, it's like I always say, no witnesses, no crime. I don't pay taxes, kid.
Despite the severe head trauma, fuck, adrenaline is so potent. This was a pretty cool trip.
That's the spirit, Marcus. But the night isn't over yet. We've got vampires to interrogate, and I've got ayahuasca to brew in the cabinet.
Oh, I love ayahuasca.
Yes, you do, my sweet little grandson. Family, let's go home.
You're not actually giving boy ayahuasca, right? And wait, why are you driving by?
Look, Lum Lum. Foreshadowing.
How what now?
Lum Lum fell asleep.
I did not fall asleep.
Oh. Hunters.
I hated every minute of that.
Oh, it wasn't too bad.
You don't understand, Chad. This is so not my humor at all. You don't understand. Why do you want me to watch this? I don't...
Arch has the humor of a stale piece of bread. You guys know this.
Kind of, yes. Dry.
Actually, hold on, no. It's like stale piece of bread and apparently keemcock.
Keemcock, yes. Listen, give me Malcolm in the middle, okay? Give me Malcolm in the middle. Give me Titus. I will enjoy myself.
Guarantees citizenship.
Are you gonna be watching the Malcolm in the Middle continuation show?
Wait, they're rebooting Malcolm in the Middle?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
Hold on. Malcolm in the Middle. I don't see any mentions of a reboot.
And I will find the video because someone was doing an entire retrospective on how Malcolm in the Middle just like changed live TV shows and everything. Oh,
revival set at Disney Plus. Wow, that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. It's a canonical prequel to Breaking Bad, incidentally. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. The Neil Zartax, you dare mock the great mighty Kevin, wench. Yes. Mercenaries anyone, so enjoying it so far, you two? I know I am. God damn it. Trevor, WTF are you watching? Alien Isolation? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. It's something. It's definitely something. And happy Easter, Alien Isolation. Happy Easter to you too. Infinite Wanderer, funnily enough... Oh, goddammit. Funnily enough, despite the great mighty Kevin legitimately belonging to the Vampire Wizard clan, he really only uses mind control. No real magic. It's foolish of him. Mr. X1, fun fact, quote, Big D, there is a canon reason he is like this. Look at one of the books. Fox and Doppgang, hatred is good. Arch, cornered confirmed. No, just real logic. Phil's Zatex. All of this is Lord accurate. Vamps get highly by drinking the blood of crackheads. Vampire magic stops working if the vampire breaks concentration, etc. And if no wonder, remember to watch the audio logs. They give vital context.
Okay, before you continue, guys, is the audio logs like the chapter 1.1, 1.2? Or like, because the way that these are labeled is just weird. Is it the point whatever is the audio logs?
Well, this looks...
Who can
To the
congregation? This wolves are killing machine.
Okay,
this definitely looks like an audio log.
Yeah, okay.
Horse?
They said that the episodes get better as you go along. It's like the first...
It's a
From what I seen... From what I seen, someone said that the first 3 episodes are essentially the filter, and then it gets better after that.
Well, consider me fucking filtered, chat.
Trick or treat, can I smell your feet?
God damn it. But next thing I want, no, Archie, you will like this, or else you watch reboots. I'd rather watch the Malcolm in the Middle reboot.
Okay. Here, let me put up a poll. Because chat is like, well, listen to the audio logs. No, skip to the next one. So, let's see. Skip audio logs or go
Heresy
to
is the question.
episode.
Fire is the answer.
Skip. What? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Ibrahim Haka. Trust the process, Arch. It gets way better later. It's not Arch's fucking problem now, is it? Triple kill. No, it does no crime. What an imperial thing to say. It's simply just true. Watch Black Book. The humor is as dry as sandpaper. That sounds appealing, actually. That sounds very appealing. Black Book is a 2006 war drama thriller film co-written and directed by Paul Verhoeven. Oh. Already I'm intrigued. You know, this looks like a more interesting movie. Yeah. It has strippers in it. I like this movie. I believe I shall watch it. Count Spatula. It's pretty simple. Chapter X, Subdivision Y. Dano fan, keep watching. This does get better, promise. Boog, the show gets really good after the first 100 episodes. Alexanderson, just go to the probing of Kevin. You'll understand. Probing. Horse. Pupping. The parenting short? I think we're gonna skip forward, chat.
Heresy's the question.
I think we're gonna skip forward. Many episodes. Mr. Frenzy, Lum, watch Blarkin Son. Then make Arch watch Blarkin Son. They're short and funny. Temple Kid, Art, I'm sorry, but you know how we feel about democracy, and we believe you shouldn't indulge in your fun escapism. So, Florida Man, this is a struggle session, Arch. Now, repent for stopping the Yahtzee VTM campaign and the Skaven one. Repenting just a little bit. Just a little bit. We need to wait until Lum is done peeing.
Service guarantees
It might take a while. Pisses like a racehorse, that woman. I swear to God. Genuinely, like the recoil is ridiculous. Ah, here we go. A rendition of the noises that Lum Lum makes.
Fire is the answer. Service guarantee citizen.
You
Frankly,
ignorant
I should
slut.
find something more violent to adequately represent it. Something stronger. More impactful. Charlie, watch the audio logs. They're important and funny. They're fucking hour-long, chat. They're an iDubbbz video. Real Zartex, you will watch everything art. Both money and votes demand it. Your TikTok brain will be dechrome brown, but you will appreciate the cinema. I don't know if I agree.
I'm back, and why are you guys talking about me going to the bathroom?
Because the sound you make is so loud.
Arch, were you playing water sounds again?
Mm-hmm.
Arch,
What?
were you playing water videos?
Yep.
Pressure washer videos.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I'll do that next time.
No! Stop it!
I was just playing waterfalls, but pressure washer is a way better idea.
You ignorant slut.
Shout out to the Ying. Watch 1.2, Probing of Kevin. That is important story, but skip 1.1. That's just wood lore. Okay. 1.2. Fine. One more chat. One more. And then you'll have to fucking force me to do more. God damn it.
Next, for the rest of this, Arch is probably gonna require a fund for it.
God fuck yes. Jesus Christ. We can watch Titus instead. I'm pretty sure that's basically not copyrighted anymore. We can watch Titus instead, chat. God damn it.
My God, these catacombs are so deep and dark. Oh well, oh well, oh well. If it isn't the great and mighty
Kevin.
Kevin.
You dare say my name with hints of ridicule in your foul gorillan voice?
Don't dare call this voice gorillan! I am orangutan fan #1!
Liquid simian, absurd well ape, come here so I may take a sippy.
Tempting, but instead I will hit you with my pants! Gorillan, you know nothing of the noble forest people.
If only God would forgive me.
All right, you're forgiven. Hey, I've got something for you.
No further omelette! My organs are a stew at the sight of it.
Oh, not a chance of that. You don't get the omelet unless you're feeling uncooperative.
Fool! I will never cooperate.
Then omelet it is!
Oh, anything but that. I'll do anything.
Will you cooperate?
Fool! I will never cooperate.
This dilemma smothers my brain. You know, this omelet is especially potent. My son-in-law had his blender melt concocting it. He had to run out to the 99p store to get a new one.
Why would you look for a blender in a 99p store?
Maybe because we wanted to buy it for 99p, Kevin.
What next?
Why would you blender an omelette? Do you blender your omelette?
If someone's jaw was wired shut, they'd be doing that.
I guess, but is it really an omelette anymore if it's liquid?
I mean, is soup just warm cereal?
I don't know. I don't consider soup to be food.
I know you don't consider soup to be food, but Jesus.
You go looking for the 99p plasma television?
What? They have plasma television?
Fuck!
As if gas stoves weren't enough. The monsters!
Fuck! Your skull is like an empty wheelbarrow. I am so tired. I would use my powerful magics to have you open this shitty cell door and remove this funny ball and chain.
Oh, too bad you can't.
Don't worry, there is a solution. I drink you.
No!
Let me drink you.
No dice.
Let me break free so I can go home and feed my cat.
Wait, you have a cat?
Oh no, I told the ape and Mr. Smurples.
Aren't you in the Sabbat? The humanity-rejecting, psychopathic, mass murderer supremacist organization?
He makes a mockery of Mr. Smurples, just as that dastard Piotr.
No, not at all. If anything, that makes you seem much more reasonable than...
I am not reasonable. I am an evil wizard.
An evil...
They said Big D blended omelet with sulfuric acid to torture the wizard. This is talked about in 1.1 that you skipped.
Oh. Well, that sounds reasonable. We had a cyberpunk session once where we tortured a woman by pressing red-hot knives to her privates, so I can see it.
You know, that would harm anybody, Arch.
Yeah. That's why I did it. It's called torture.
God.
Sizzle.
Wizard one could have a hearty conversation with.
Well, that's foolish. I do not converse. I am the great...
And mighty Kevin. Yes. Blah, 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 blah.
Don't blah. Don't blah.
Blah.
No.
Listen here, you wacky weirdo. I've done the best I can to avoid torture or final death in your interrogation. But you are nuts. Tough nuts that are hard to crack. Thus, I can only maintain this kindness for so long before I...
Give up.
No, far worse.
Give down.
Close.
No weapon fashioned against me may prosper, not even omelet. I am an evil vampire wizard, and I fear no god, baby!
There are no god babies here, wizard. Only men.
I heard you chuckle there, Lum Lum.
I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ. There's no god babies here.
Well, it's less lol so random than TTS, which I appreciate, and normally I am fond of an extensive vocabulary, so...
I mean, would you rather watch TTS? I haven't watched it yet.
Though, the prospects of torturing an immortal vampire is interesting in and of themselves. You could attach waffle irons to their testicles, for example. That'd be kind of funny.
What the fuck?
Wait, they regenerate. You could potentially just close it, crush their testicle inside of the waffle iron, turn it on, make waffles out of their testicles, and then eventually, as they return to normal, you could simply keep doing this.
What?
Well, eventually they'd have to talk. I mean, I don't think the pain of having your testicles turn into waffles every few minutes would ever subside.
Huh.
Just saying, it would work.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing? No. No! No! My wallet!
Let's see here!
No, don't take my driver's license!
Kevin Wetsworth? Wait, how on earth are you 27 years old?
My day job was stressful, and also I have psoriasis. What do you want?
Your day job? Oh my god, what was it?
No, I won't tell you.
Come on, that's not even a Sabbat secret.
How do you even know what the Sabbat is?
I have been deliriously obliterating fools like you since the 90s.
What old timer, the 1890s?
Wait, old?
Okay, I'm tired of screaming now. You can kill me, dude.
Oh, that eager to die?
Quite frankly, life in Unlife has been nothing but a headache. So I'm hoping my next oscillation will be a bit less shit.
Have no fear, great Kevin. I'm sure you'll be quite handsome and successful in your next life.
Success is for tools and luck is for losers.
I guess I'm just a massive tool then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think this is close enough to a reference to go, Keemcock.
No! Why?
Because Big D was obviously talking about his Big D. Like,
God.
The name, Big D.
Anyway, now you know my horrible secret. My hated last name, my embarrassing age, my failure to obtain the 10th bagel on my Bagel World preferred customer punch card.
What's your day job at Bagel World?
Hey, foul cretin! I was once a mighty and powerful accountant who enjoyed poppy seed bagels with creamed cheese and lox.
Oh.
No capers.
You're in accounting, eh?
The economy was my muse. I stare at the monitor, the spreadsheets on my screen, and my eyeballs know calm like never else.
You're a real magic man, huh? That's great. You have any ties to that life still?
Well, it's kind of funny, I'm like this powerful wizard of Kane, our king.
You own a cat named Smurple.
Smurple's is evil too. He once peed on my rug, and I threw it in the washer, and then I took it out of the washer, and I dried it, and then I put it back down, and he peed on it.
And he peed on it again.
And again, very evil little boy.
Bastard.
Anyways, I feel so good, and I have power coursing deep within, and I know it's the truth, but...
No worries. None of the others can hear you here. You can spill it, like you did my blood.
Yes, I did do that, yes.
All right, go on.
There are many embarrassing factoids about my relationship to bad human Kevin. I still own my apartment from my human life. Kevin is still on the papers. I still tend to be alive now and again, which, that was a huge problem before I joined the Sabbat.
And I'm sure it's even worse now.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not like I can go telling my packmates that I own a flat in Great Yarmouth, right? They'd eat me. But I do sometimes just kind of sneak out and make sure the neighbors don't report me as missing or anything.
Oh, that's radical. Fight the power, man.
I mean, yes, I have transcended the mortal coil, but that apartment is quite nice. It's got built-in AC, it's not too bad for rent. I'd had just saved up enough to buy it when I was embraced, but now I have some kind of higher purpose, of course, but that part still kind of stings.
I mean, yeah, but most vampires would probably just keep on being alive, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like, imagine being an immortal vampire, but you still have to pay your rent and your bills.
Well, yeah, you're just immortal. You're not beyond the government. What the fuck? I am a great immortal vampire. Yeah, but this is the government. What the fuck you gonna do?
I'm a great immortal vampire. Okay, yeah, that's nice. You're still late on rent.
Yeah, you're still paying taxes. You're still paying sales tax. But this ain't the fucking 1500s, bro. You can't escape society just by dying. Fuck, there are burial taxes these days.
Imagine if, vampires are just so commonplace that there's, I see in the chat someone just said vampire tax. Imagine if there was extra taxes if you were a vampire. God.
I mean, in the current society, we'd probably treat them better than the humans, so... And again, why wouldn't a vampire just continue to be basically a human? What downside is there? Yeah, live in an apartment, you can be nice and comfortable, you have refrigeration, AC, all that cool shit. Why wouldn't you just continue being alive? I don't see a problem.
Yeah. At least, like, if you are really, really down on your luck, you're about to get evicted and everything, and you're still human, at least you could still hang yourself successfully. Being a vampire makes it a little harder.
Yeah, I'll just open the blinds and let the sun in.
You know what? Fair.
I totally get it.
I'm actually thinking about how to manage it now, since I still do have to pay for quite a few certain things pertaining to the apartment, but... it's not like I can earn a lot of money going out on crusade like this, right?
Right, yes.
But actually, even when I was with the Camarilla, I didn't quite earn enough to make do on some things, and they want you to blend in. And while I have an out now, I still don't really want to have any defaults on my credit, you know?
I imagine you could actually earn a lot of money as a vampire, though. Come on, you work nights? Nobody wants to work night. Imagine the overtime
I like
pay.
working nights.
Well, you're weird.
As soon as I turned 18, I always preferred to work the night shifts because, let's see, when I was at Amazon, we had a $3 to $4 shift differential because I work from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. To 6 a.m. 4 days a week. It was nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit's scary. It'll kill you.
Yeah, Repo Man. I can only kill so many.
Exactly my problem. We have a similar issue, honestly.
Do you?
No, the property my family lives on is owned by my son-in-law. But we don't, technically live there, if you know what I mean.
I thought you were about to say that the property your family lives on is haunted. Like all of England.
Yes, that's why we came there.
Ghosts are real. Good. Everyone agrees.
Cereal.
Although it's not haunted anymore.
I figured you lived in that bus, honestly.
Oh, yes. We've lived in the Golden Goose a lot. It's our second home. I've driven it across the world, and most of my family has lived in it at one time or another.
Fuck. I wish I was a bus.
I would highly recommend it. Vroom. So true. But yeah, the issue with the house is that my son-in-law owns it, and honestly, he is the only one that can really pay for it. But, well, he lost his job fairly recently.
That's rough.
It is. Fortunately, he does own the house. He inherited it after this horrible tragedy. I won't get into it. But just as you said, there's a lot of other things that have to be paid for. And with money getting tighter and tighter, I don't know. I sometimes fear it will all just slip out beneath our fingertips.
That's terrible. Are you all looking into new jobs?
What? Oh, no. We're hunters.
Well, okay, I mean, I can't pay many bills. Does hunting...
Are they just going to complain about their living situation for another 30 minutes?
I don't know. Let's keep listening and see.
Come before your home and well-being?
Of course, fool! Once one learns the horrors that lie immediately beneath the surface of society, you cannot return to normalcy!
Listen, buddy, I've learned too much about what my government wants to do with me to worry about the fucking vampires. Even if the vampires are real, I'll still be more upset with the government, honestly.
Yeah.
What's a vampire do? Like, oh, we might occasionally sneak a sip of blood here and there. Like, oh, the horrors. You should see my government's plan for the next coronavirus. Oh, I tell you, Lum, when the WHO decides... Can't say that on YouTube.
It is not possible. That is why I have taught my children from birth that the overwhelming darkness that lingers around us is a part of our natural world. Just like, say, a horrible disease. What we do is we cure this disease. and that always takes precedence.
The blessings of mighty Cain are not of disease. It is a fun present, wrapped up in funny paper that looks like bees.
As fun as haggis and oven-made Brussels sprouts and Africanized killer bees.
Haggis and Brussels sprouts are good human foods, you fucking child. Organ meats and tiny cabbages.
Oh, would you like to eat some right now? I can go snatch some from the co-op if you're so fucking inclined.
I want to suck up your liquids and then piss them out over the deflated balloon that will be your remains.
That is so funny, oh my god. Fuck! Where do you get all of this?
I am an accountant. Do you know how much I hate mankind?
I love that. So, what are you going to do with the apartment?
You know, that's an interesting observation. Yes, accountants do hate mankind a lot, because they have to deal with bureaucracy every day. They have to deal with tax code, Lum. I hate tax code.
A tax code sounds like a rich people problem.
No, it's an everyone's people's problem, Slum. Not just the rich.
I see.
Well, I'm looking into renting it out to some ghouls, actually. That would probably solve most of my issues.
Oh, so you're an up-and-coming landlord?
Lord is out!
Housing should not be a commodity! And
let's see where it goes with this.
in fact, we should remove houses, castles only, with moats and murder holes and Greek fire crocodiles!
You are sick in the brain!
And you are a leech!
I understand that. I would like to just have castles in moats in crocodiles.
Me
that
too.
seems more fun than homes.
But if houses are not a commodity, what are houses?
You ignorant slut.
Yes, Lum of my ear. What ignorant sluts they are.
Oh my. Well, I'm guessing if he's saying they're not a commodity, probably will say a necessity. Yeah.
In every sense of the word!
You are as shoveled out the head as the fucking anarch!
You use a lot of secret vampire words without qualm or worry. I respect that.
They have
Especially for a Sabbat, as the Sabbat are the remnants of the old Anarch revolution.
tried but failed to slay me for years. A blood hunt of my blood shall always come up dry.
Ironic you should say that, given your current position.
I'm still standing. Great and mighty Kevin keeps on kicking. Oh no, once I get a little sippity-whippity, I shall unlock this door with your nose bone.
You are ignorant of all cartilage. So
That's true. There isn't really a nose bone.
you say you were in the Camarilla, correct? The Camarilla, as far as I know, don't appreciate defectors. Their grip on your kind is something they would rather keep quite tight.
The Camarilla. Oh, how I loathe it. That elitist sect has controlled the Canite for far too long. Their worship of the elderly and all their primitive traditions makes my bones ache. Are you familiar with the masquerade?
Yeah.
Then you know why I reject it. You know why I reject the Camarilla and its highfalutin rich boy play act?
No, but please tell me.
That I must gingerly play the role of an innocent human at their behest when I have become so much more is despicable.
Well, I hate the machinations of the proverbial man as much as the next very cool guy, but I feel you may have gone a bit far with the whole join the evil monster sect that is the Sabbat thing.
No, not far enough. I am one of the few smart and powerful enough to fuck off from the Camarilla pyramid scheme into a new pyramid scheme I can actually win at.
Which is quite an accomplishment, given what I know of your other pyramid scheme.
You speak of the Tremere Pyramid?
We need to stop saying pyramid, it's getting down well geezing in here.
Unavoidable. Also, your knowledge of the clan Tremere betrays your true might. Must be embarrassing how you almost got owned by us in the tunnels.
Rather than talk about how dumb you think I am, I'd rather talk about how cool you think you are.
Acceptable.
Now then, I understand the House of Tremere exerts intense control over its membership.
You understand correctly. All of Clan Tremere are forced to become bound to the hateful pyramid on pain of death. They are each bound to the will of the greater clan. More specifically, its rulers in Vienna. Not the sausage. It is slavery. You're a slave to your sire. Your sire a slave to theirs, and their sire enslaved respectively all the way to the heads of the clan. That is...
Slavery's fucking based.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect any other answer from you.
Pyramid.
Impressive for you to break free from such an edifice.
Impressive indeed. For oh, the process was agonizing. Imagine for a moment, if you will, a stranger in your mind. Something deep within your cognition that floods your thoughts with their own. Where there should be anger, there is love. Where there should be hatred, there is obedience. You think, these thoughts are wrong, foreign. But even that feels grossly repellent. You chastise yourself for daring to feel this way. You feel despicable, ugly, and the warmth comes only from submission. And there you are, adrift in all of this, misled by your own cognition, made to feel grotesque from the mere suggestion of independent thought. That is the blood bond. That is the pyramid.
Cool. Can we replicate that somehow in real life? I would like to feed my chat this concoction.
Truly dreadful. Another curse upon your curse. I sympathize.
Your sympathy is hollow, my foe.
Perhaps so, but well earned by the acts of your masters.
On that we are agreed.
How did you escape?
I am Houdini!
No! You can't be! I killed Houdini!
A true magician never reveals their secrets!
Ah, but you are not a true magician.
What? You disrespect the art of blood magics?
Foolish Kevin! I know blood magic is not true magic, and I know more than just this. I have hunted for years with many organizations. I have picked up many disparate pieces of your clan's history in my days, from your thievery of vampirism, your diablerie of Saulot, and to your great Masasa war with the ancient
What are you
clan...
fucking babbling about?
What do you mean, babbling?
Babbling is in what are you fucking babbling about? I have no idea what you're even saying.
Oh.
Dude! I am a 27-year-old accountant turned wizard. I do not know ye old fun facties.
But surely you know...
I know not who or what a Masasa is. The internet is not a right, you know. Wikipedia costs money to see.
It's not something you can read about on the so-called interweb. It's this big fight you had with the wizards or something.
Oh, yes, I know a little about this. Are you a wizard?
What?
You have to tell me if you're a wizard. It's the rules.
What I am is about to kick your ass, Pewbeard.
Are you a ghoul?
No.
Perhaps some fairy of some kind.
What?
Are you a race car?
Damn you, Kevin! You have ruined this perfectly teachable moment about ancient history.
Who cares?
I know you don't, but you understand, Kevin? Do you understand how long I could have talked about something I know stuff about? I'm infuriated!
Your anger is my victory. 1 point for Kevin.
How dare you? I am de-escalating out of spite.
That is also my victory. 2 points for Kevin.
Confound thee, Kevin! Confound thee!
3.
You are indeed a worthy foe, mighty Kevin.
You're lucky I'm dead, or that might have killed me.
Good.
Agreed.
Now tell me how you escaped the pyramid.
Only if you discontinue slapstick violence.
I make no guarantees.
I hate cartoons. Good enough. In truth, I was the progeny of a high-ranking Tremere, the right hand of the Regent of Yarmouth herself. She was a cruel and stupid mistress, much like you. See? Just like her.
Yes, I see.
The Regent herself was even worse. For my dreadful sire was a maniacal toady for the Regent's own schemes. So lost in the sauce of her own blood bond, she thinks of little else beyond fanatical devotion to her master.
Sounds rather unhealthy.
Yeah, no shit. However, though mighty sorcerers, neither my sire nor the Regent could navigate the world of the mundane very well. Thus, they require...
Oh my Jesus, we're only halfway through. Chat, I must ask, do you enjoy this? I must ask.
They enjoy your torment.
God damn it. Can't I watch the iDubbbz video again instead?
You wanna watch the content cop again?
A little bit. iDubbbz at least had things. He made noises. You could mock how weird he looked.
Wow, this is oh my god.
Great and blessed iDubbbz, descend upon me, spare me further misery. I will watch you complain about Ethan Klein's button for another 20 minutes instead. Also, I want a button like that.
Arch, let's just finish this video. And then you can put up a fund for who knows how much you're going to charge for people to have you watch the rest of this.
I don't think there's a number invented by humankind. Proceeding.
Required a neonate to aid their schemes. I was chosen by my sire and brought into the fold as the Chantry's treasurer.
Interesting.
No.
The anointed tax documentarian, here in my prison. It seems like you were the heir to quite a political gold mine back in Camarilla territory.
I was heir to more than that. I am blessed with highly potent blood. Blood of the 9th generation. My accursed sire was of the 8th, and the regent herself is the 7th.
That's actually really, really fucking good, by the way.
Ooh, most threatening.
Of our pack, I hold the highest standard of blood, rivaled only by Shitbeard and his ludicrous 10th generation pizzazz. Alas, poor Piotr, the 12th generation rube, the buffoon, the tool, less potent than even Ape.
Curious. I always took him as the leader's sort.
Tragically, he is, the tool. Though he is of weak blood, he has been undead the longest, and thus is the most experienced. This makes him most suited for the position. For now.
Ooh, do I sense a conspiracy a brewing?
No, you don't! You heard nothing! What the fuck was that? Is there someone else down here?
No, you heard nothing! What were you talking about?
I was telling you my pyramid story, remember?
Oh, right! Carry on, ignore the screaming, ignore the howling.
The tail-weaving recommences. I was the regent's grandchild and accountant. Yet, when I informed her about the harsh financial realities of the mortal world, I fell swiftly out of favor.
My dear 15th century mistress, you don't understand. We have tariffs now. Trade tax. Sales tax. Property tax. Yeah, I can imagine that would piss off a vampire quite a bit.
There's too many goddamn taxes.
Unironically, yes. You fucking Americans are vetoed over what, a 2% tax on tea?
That you need to pay your employees a living wage. Mind you.
Living wage? Who the fuck cares about a living wage? Okay. Now, this is nonsense, by the way, as well. I must object to this. In feudal times, peasants weren't paid starvation wages. Peasants were allowed to keep often the majority of their produce. They were paid better than most of us compared to the income of a massive corporation. Unironically, a peasant fucking serf owned a greater degree of his produce than a fucking Microsoft programmer does. And he worked less as well. That motherfucker only really need to work, what, 100 days out of the year, maybe?
Controlling or blood bonding them works.
Not to mention, they didn't even have regular taxes unless they were war periods. And even then, it was like 5%.
Until they've run out of money. Then they starve to death. Or the tax man runs the numbers and find out yours make no sense. Everything must add up or you will be subtracted from the equation.
Taxmen. The unsung heroes of the world of the hunter. How I hate them.
Do you like roads?
Yes!
Then you like taxes, you bilge rat!
Of course I do. So long as I'm not paying them, that is.
You're...
And no! Okay, right. We're gonna have to get into tax code here. Right, so. There are better ways of funding Don't you mug rumble at me, Lum Lum. It's either that or watching more of this. There are better ways of funding roads. Toll booths, for fuck's sake. If you wish to utilize the better, shorter road to your destination, you drive through the toll booth. And once the total cost of the road has been collected through the toll booth, adjusting for inflation, etc., voila, you've funded the road. Then you remove the toll booth. Problem fucking solved.
Yeah, plenty of states who have toll booths claim they do that, and then the toll prices get higher.
Yes, and the toll stays in place forever. I know. But theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically. Yes, that'd be lovely. But in execution, no, it fucking sucks. Do you know how much money from those toll booths actually go to fucking China? A lot.
Oh, especially in certain areas. I think is it Chicago or California or something?
Yep.
There was
Chicago.
There you go. There was a state or a city that needed money quick, and so it sold the rights to all of the city's parking meters to China for like, was it 70 years or something? They're still paying China billions upon billions of dollars to this day, and will continue to do so for another like 20 years.
Stupidity is giving me a rash, Big Dean.
Big Dean! Big Dean is my ex-wife, and you haven't finished your story. You fell out of favor, and then what?
Then my undeath became a living hell. The regent's attention fell upon another, and my sire's attention left with them. She chided me for not being sufficiently slavish or East Anglian enough, encouraged me to either deepen my blood bond or be abandoned. I was left scrounging for arcade lore from the shelves of the 99-pence stores, utterly useless, unwanted among my clanmates.
Well, such backstabs are to be expected in the vampire world.
Spare me the lecture. I am being very vulnerable right now.
But lecture I must! If you were torn from your clan, why not mingle with the others within your sect? Or even those anarch fellows? Why go to the Sabbat of all things?
Fool! I discovered soon after Embrace that I was unwanted among the Camarilla. Few trust the Tremere, for they fear their might and pluck, and thus my fate was sealed. My comrades thought me a pest, and all beyond thought me a bootlick. But I would show them all. I left the clan, I left their society, so that I may destroy them! For I am the great and mighty Kevin!
Inspirational! The powers that be didn't show you respect, so you've strove to take it from them with your bare hands!
Yes, you understand!
I do, but still, Kevin, you must forgive me. I can't help but think the Sabbat is a bad fit for you.
What? You kidding? I broke free from the pyramid with their help, fool! Few can boast of, and even fewer can boast of and live!
Yes, but you also hold massive ties to your human life. And that's a bit of a no-no when your ideology revolves around, dissolving your own humanity in a stew of beasthood.
Yes, I sentimentally hold on to my humanity at times. But haven't you seen a cat? Cats are great!
Cats are great. That's truth.
Cats are. I want to get another cat.
I broke the pyramid's blood bond through will. Sheer, unflinching will. And the Voldery also, but yes, pure will.
The Voldery? Now we've struck gold.
Congratulations, ye old tiny prospector.
I don't know very much about them.
Kevin 4.
Actually, I know everything about them. In fact,
Yeah? Explain it.
Oh, sure, yeah, it's just 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I will explain it, you pansexual panbearer.
I knew you'd...
Pansexual panbearer is kind of funny.
See it my way, I defy.
Climbing slowly toward your 2-digit intellect. Please, no more panic.
Social credit deducted.
Fine. Orderly is one of the Sabbat's foundational rights. It was among the few ways I could be prematurely liberated from the pyramid. It's a communal blood bond between members of a pack, formed from drops of blood from all members. It creates a mutual bond known as the vinculum, which shatters all former blood bonds.
Intriguing. I suppose that explains why roving bands of Sabbat hooligans actually stand each other's presence from time to time.
Sad but true. Without these bonds of fellowship, I'm pretty sure we would have all murdered each other like 6 times now.
But aren't you just exchanging one blood bond for another? Isn't that just more slavery?
Bah, shut up. We're going to talk about roads again. Waterkfai says the Chinese owning roads and parking being fucked aside, you do know roads need to be repaved, right? You do need to repave roads, but the fucking government don't do it. Honestly, it would be vastly superior to have private companies do repaving of roads as and when needed, and then requests to have the money paid to them by local communities instead.
It's like at this point, depending on the city that you're in, the government doesn't even repave the roads or fill in potholes. Do you want to know who does that? People who just decide, you know what? I hate these potholes in front of my house. Or that 1 year Pornhub decided to just refill potholes because no one else would.
Yeah, unironically. Like, there's a bridge in my nearby little local community that leads over the river to the civilization beyond. And they needed to fix one part of this bridge, because the railing was getting a little bit wonky-donkey after too many children had leapt off it to their premature deaths. They had to shut down the entire thing for like a fucking week. All they needed to do was change out the rebar in the shoulder areas, basically. That was all they did. A fucking evening's work. It took them 7 fucking days. Because they're governmental employees, and they don't function based on any sort of reasonable assumption of timeliness or acumen. They are leeches, filthy, fat, dirty, vicious things, living off the various refuses of society. Maybe the Chinese could fix my road. I would rather fix my road. I already fixed part of my fucking road.
I thought you lived in the middle of nowhere.
I do.
Yeah, so you have to pave your own road. Because everyone else just kind of forgets you're out there. It's like, who's that weird dude over there? I don't know, sometimes I hear him scream.
It's not even paved. It's a mud road, but sometimes you have to scrape it to make it more even. And in the winter, the frost gets into it, and then it lifts the road up because it freezes and grows larger, and the water goes like... And then during summer, all of the water goes away, and so it collapses again.
Have you thought about just like getting a bunch of rocks and make a rock path for the road? Usually it helps with the mud thing.
I'm sure it would if it weren't for the fact that Mercedes was quickly reduced the rock path to yet another mud path, but now with stones inside of it.
I mean, at least you'll have some traction.
I think I'm just going to buy a helicopter instead.
You know what? No. Get your helicopter. That'd be fine.
Also, not even slightly. There is an alteration made through this. We tend to be far more chummy with each other for about a month after it's renewed, much like a library membership. But the effect is far lighter than even the meekest of blood bonds. Attachment is for mortals, after all, except if it's a cat. The hard part isn't enduring the vinculum. The hard part was finding the willpower to take it in the first place.
I see. A picture is beginning to form, Kevin.
Is it a pretty picture?
No, it's a picture of you.
Fuck!
Trick or treat.
Okay, seriously, what is that?
Kevin, are you happy in the Sabbat?
Groan! Are you going to try and drag me into the metaphorical light?
Maybe. Wake up!
No! Oh, drat, I just did.
You have an apartment, a cat named Smurple!
Hey, don't yap your mouth about Smurples. I have yet to find him a forever home.
You know, Kev, can I call you Kev?
No.
Kev, I've been hunting vampires for a very long time.
Hey, Arch. Off topic, but Jesus fucking Christ. Apparently, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remaster is 120 gigabytes in size. Jesus.
I've seen Jav larger.
I know, but still. How much more did they add to this game?
Listen, Lum Lum, have you seen the size of full porn rips these days? I'm used to it.
The fuck do you mean full porn rip? Arch!
Plus, it's not going to stay at 120 gig Lum Lum. I'm going to mod it. It'll be more like 250 by the time I'm done. Do you think they'll port Lover's Lab to Oblivion?
Most definitely they will.
Cool.
I mean, it's like they rebuilt the game in Unreal Engine, which means it makes it a lot easier to mod it.
Oh. Keemcock could be a weapon.
No! Shut the fuck up, Arthur.
4 times the size.
I am worried about your obsession. I'm worried about your obsession with the Keemcock. Stop it!
You should be obsessed with the Keemcock too. It's a good name.
No.
No, YouTube. This is not a good place to insert an ad. Hold on. I'm kind of excited, though. It'll probably be fun. Good old school RPG stuff. I just wonder how much they've rebuilt. How much have they changed? How much have they ruined? Is the bald guy from Star Trek still my emperor?
Well, I know. I'm going to play it. And did you see the changes that they said that they did to Oblivion?
Nope.
Different combat system.
They
said more. What'd they say? Like more Souls inspired?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Every game these days has Souls-like combat. It's a nonsensical term. I mean, the combat system in Oblivion wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good either, so... Souls-like combat. Arc. Souls-like combat.
Why Oblivion? Why not Morrowind? Because Oblivion, I guess, is more popular than Morrowind. I don't know. I haven't played either game.
I still remember the skooma addict in the Thieves Guild, the Imperial Agent, the half-naked man.
Fledglings to Ancillae, even a mighty Methuselah once upon a time.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Our ancients are beyond even the stoutest hunters.
Say what you like, but believe it or not, long ago, my father, my siblings, and myself bested a Methuselah. I believe they were of the clan La Sombra, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, sounds like bullshit.
If this is true, you are a far greater hunter than I had reckoned.
It is, and I am.
No! How did you survive its obtenebration?
A story for a later day, perhaps. I'm focusing on you. Let me ask you a serious question. Did you join the Sabbat to experience liberation, freedom, vampiric supremacy? Or did you join because you felt it was your only way out?
D? This is what they call you, yes?
It is one of my many titles.
Okay, DD. You beam with power and charisma, like a premium radiator.
Don't tempt me, seductress.
Listen, sexy fool man. Your mortal form limits you. Why would someone as screaming as you tolerate life as a mere mortal? Join a greater cause and become my ally.
Why would I serve the first murderer when I can kill him myself?
What do you think you are, Kane to Kane? Yeah. You gonna find a big enough rock, big boy?
Yeah, it's a big rock, no?
You're insane.
You aren't the first person to tell me that.
I did not account for what immense hubris I stood in for.
I do enjoy the idea that Big D's plan is to find Kane and beat him to death with a rock. I like that.
Hubris implies confidence in excess. You will not find me wanting in my conviction.
No, you are actually insane. You can't kill Cain. You eat hash browns. You have children. You wear shorts that accentuate your bulbous behind. You
Yes?
You live in Norfolk. You are a mere mortal man. I bet you drink Worcestershire sauce like some kind of freak. Greater champions than you have tried.
Perhaps they have. Yet I will succeed. Though I'd settle for wiping out the third generation at least.
Ah! You are destined for failure. Such a stupid tool. But you are also stupid cool.
Oh, darling.
I just want you to join my funny crusade.
Well, Kevin, as a Cainite, you should by all rights be staked for the sun. But honestly, I can't bring myself to kill you. Instead of serving as unwitting mercenaries in a petty war over North Norfolk, why not join my crusade?
Your crusade?
You shall be my companion, bearer of my sigil, and regent of a new paradigm shift, where such frivolities as the masquerade shall no longer be necessary. You shall be free, be able to live in your apartment with no fear, and you won't even have to pay any shitty bills.
You. Let me understand this correctly, because you're throwing me for a bit of a loop, Dee Dee. You, who by principle hates the Cainite and seeks its destruction, to rid the Earth of this disease, as you call it. Who are you to spare me? To break your principles at the merest whim? What gives you the right to rule over this?
Rights? How very glib of you to speak of rights, Cainite! You who live by force!
I do not live—
Silence! You have drifted far from your vaunted beastdom, Cainite. You are far more human than you could ever dare admit. What is more liberating? The band of monsters forcing you to erase your humanity? The maniacal sorceress tossing you aside like a rag doll? Or rejecting both? To face the world down, head to head, and dare it to stop you? The freedom that comes from either worthy death or triumphant victory.
Allow me to tell you a parable. A parable about one named Kevin Westworth. Kevin was born in Ipswich to a middle-class family. His parents were devout followers of the status quo and primed him with all the tools necessary to lead a pleasant, stagnant, unexceptional life. Kevin became an accountant, about the only field in which he truly excelled. But his dream was always to accomplish something more. So he broke away from his life in the suburbs, moved a bit further north. He decided he will make it big. He will do something with his life. He failed. And so, Kevin got a job as an accountant in Great Yarmouth. But Kevin never gave up. Don't you understand? Kevin may have been trapped in the mire. He may have been an uninspiring person trapped in a dead-end job. His dreams and aspirations might have been dying, but they weren't dead. Not completely. He was going to make his name. He was going to make rent every week. He was going to move up, see the world. He was going to do something, anything, to make people know his name.
Did Kevin consider running down the street, shouting the name of Kevin's penis out loud?
He paid rent every week?
You don't?
Monthly!
Oh. That's better than what I was expecting.
Monthly rent is a normal thing. Weekly rent? What the fuck?
Well, you can't trust English people, so they collect every week instead. I sure as fuck would never trust an English person. I'd take it daily.
The English are backwards people.
Disgusting, vile, savage subhumans. Worthy only of a tortured, non-voting existence under the heel of their superior Northmen.
And then Kevin died. And now you know the rest.
Well, Perhaps I know a part, but neither of us know the ending.
Spare me your optimism! It was stolen from me along with my life. You cannot know the feeling of the embrace. To wake one day, your skin cold, your heart still, ravenous, inhuman. But once there was a world, friends, colleagues. Now there is only prey and treachery. This story comes to no good end. I cannot follow my dreams. I must scrounge to stay alive or sane. I cannot remain human any longer. My only hope is to embrace a shadow of this dream. To embrace the beast. And hope freedom is on the other side.
Freedom never comes through surrender.
Perhaps not. That's the only chance I have left.
If you truly believe that, there is little that can be done. The sad quirks of circumstance will see you degenerate into a monster and die as one. But if you so choose, there may be a chance to claw your way out from this. Find a different path for all of you. You need only rise and take it.
Well, I suppose I could tell you a secret. That the Regent would not want hunters to know.
Are we done?
It's so chat. Is this like a campaign that they did that they decided to make into like an animated thing?
Quick!
No!
You have listened to an audio drama by Ogre Popinang.
Unfortunately. Okay, I kind of enjoyed the last 5 minutes of that. Because, okay, yes, the idea of vampires being tortured creatures who cannot enjoy anything anymore, who have simply become predatory animals. I don't know if that's entirely true, judging by the VPA, VTM lore, etc. They still seem to have things to aspire for, but at the very least that's an intriguing idea. And how a creature that has nothing left to live for, because it is no longer, strictly speaking, alive, would grasp at any straw to feel a shadow of that life they once had, even if that shadow of the life is simple surrender to bestial wants and urges. But you presaged that with 30 minutes of wanton idiocy. This isn't depth. This is 30 minutes of wasted time. The only reason why you might think this is deep is because you've been so fucking whiplashed by the sudden tonal change to the point where you don't even know if you're at Oz or Kansas anymore.
Guys, at this point, you're gonna have to do some serious convincing for Arch to actually watch episode 2 on this stream.
Grumbles.
He is cranky.
And see, chat continues to go like, oh, it's build-up. I get that, but it's not good build-up. It's the nuts. It's not good build-up. That's the problem. Now, if you'd started out, okay, if you're going to end up with the idea of vampires being unable to enjoy anything, you certainly wouldn't make a joke about a cat, for example, because he's like, Mr. Splurprums is the love of my life, etc. Okay, well in that case, you can feel pleasure. You are not a creature of wanton needs and bestial desires. Just buy more cats, dude. Fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, they say that episode 2 contains violence and torture. I do like violence and torture.
Not good enough, chat. Not fucking good enough. Not to mention also, he was talking about how he was living his normal life to begin with, how he was making rents, how he was checking in on his neighbors, going like, yeah, I'm not missing, don't report me to the police or anything. You undermined the final point by proving that there is a possibility to exist within human society with barely anyone paying attention to you. In fact, abject anonymity, the likes of which enjoyed by a unnotable, an individual of no worthy notice, would actually provide the perfect hiding place to continue to exist in a state of incognito. Grumbles. Grumbles loudly.
Why not read some super chats while they try to convince you?
You're missing the point, Arch, of the video. The interrogation was about Kevin denying all of the points you made to himself. Pay attention versus griping. Denying all the points you made to himself. But he didn't, though. That's the thing. He didn't deny the points he made about himself. He embraced those points, and then at the end went, there is no freedom. But he has freedom. He has freedom. And if he denies that he has freedom and then becomes a Sabbat monster because he didn't have freedom, then Kevin's a retard. If it was happening the other way around, I could see it, but it wasn't. Oh, I think chat is coping.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Let me read these. Builder, ETA on Archcat VTuber rig. Well, first you need to raise another like $500 of the funding goal. Then many months, many moons. Boog, Lumlum's bathroom is very noisy. It's true.
No.
Berserker Art, I swear, 1-to-1 is important. It's important because of Big D's character. He just isn't a goofball idiot. He knows exactly what he's doing. Sujad, Black Books is a comedy series. I think the first episode is on YouTube. It's really funny. Mr. Next Anyone, don't insult pardoning by calling it iDubbbz. Avkins, I will pay you not to watch more of this crap. Also, Curry Fund. Curry Fund.
Service guarantees citizenship.
There, Curry Fund. Jason Voorhees, Art, Lumi, watch the Gaslight District instead. Bother Lumlum about it. Ornu, Art, the second episode is the idiots forcing the vampire to torture, eat, and diabolize each other. Third is about why you should never let a vampire eat another one. There you go, stronger. It was bad. Mark James, the most evil bloodline, the IRS. Correct. Mark James, remember the first shitpost happening roughly 2,000 years ago, where a governor posted King of Jews over a man being executed. This too happens. Mr. Next Anyone, fun fact, Big D eliminated the Queen of England. She was pretty old. McFarland11 says Keemcock and Curry. See Lum, people are growing fond of the Keemcock. Marked ashamed, interrogated Champlain as mode. Law video when? Maybe? Boog, I'm sorry, but this is commie goggledygook. Gentle foe, keep off the glorious... Keep off, up, I'm presuming. Glorious work, you two. Thank you. Marked ashamed, interrogate Barch. Some more Lumi. Lum.
Huh?
Speak. He demands it.
Me speak?
Make noises. Was that speech, Lum?
No, it's just noise. I don't know what to talk about right now. I hardly know what Vampire the Masquerade is. Or like anything in that universe.
Jackie boy, unironically, yes, it's enjoyable either way. Santoom, keep watching, baby Arch. More watch, less whining. And Omen, hey Arch, how is the sewer lane? It's good. Better than this. Jackie boy, unironically, yes, it's enjoyable either way. Santoom, keep watching, baby Arch. More watch, less whining. And Omen, hey Arch, how is the sewer lane? It's good. Better than this. Santoom, keep watching, baby Arch. More watch, less whining. Mr. Next in one, I revel in pardoning. I hate items. Why do you hate items? My god, Arch, people just sitting and talking is the best part of this show. Just shut up. Actually, don't react, damn it. We asked for that. Well, but it's just talking. And it's not good talking. It's not well-written talking. Or there are parts of it that are well-written, but that are defeated by previous segments. It's too long for its own well-being. Sartak, this is better than Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines art. Not by a fucking mile. But body name, Lum. Ask Arch, do you want to enter this hole or call him Big D? He needs something clippable after his suffering.
No.
But body name, pay Arch for road. Also, missed my super. Didn't get to it, no missed. But body name, Lum does not like Keemcock for it threatens Lumcock.
What?
The Lumcock is small. It fears the Keemcock. Counts Spartula. Despite different opinions, all can agree. Why 128 gigabytes? Because they need that for all of those uncompressed textures. Boboni name. Again, Arch in shorts fund. When? Arch very rarely wears shorts.
Is it because your legs blind everyone in a 20-mile radius?
That too, but my penis is too large.
What the fuck?
Creates bulge. But boring name. It gets better. They kind of rushed the first due to Games Workshop. Keep watching. No. Weird. Paying you for more. No. Most61 new now episode 2 already or suffer worse fate. Watch it or we make you eat American good food. I'll take biscuits and fucking gravy over this, I swear to God.
Wow.
Much ashamed. But all our super chats go in episode 2. Alexanderson, Arch, people smarter than you have analyzed the shit out of Kevin. Now put up a poll of whether or not we continue or just move on to episode 2. Well, you can overanalyze anything out of anything. You can read into this as much as you damn well desire. And again, like I said, I enjoy the last part because there is something to that. There is something to a unnoteworthy life. Viewing now the opportunity to go batshit insane as a form of freedom to be at least partially intriguing, but it is too much butter spread over too little butter spread over too much bread, more exactly. If you were going to do that, you wouldn't go for a 30-minute prelude where you disprove the majority of your points. All you have created at that point is a character that says both things, and you must then guess your way into the correct interpretation. Not even correct, the preferred interpretation. It's the grimdark problem all over again, where if you feed people something that sounds plausibly deep, then they will dig themselves to China in order to find some interpretation that will satisfy them, feeling, how do I put it, justified in finding it? Chatter Liang, watch episode 2. No. Neil Zantax, episode 2 or riot. Try it. It's less yappy and tedious than your law videos.
Fire is the answer.
Well, there you go. This... It's different tastes then, isn't it? Chichillik, writing gets better, the first few episodes are rough. And I said Polos, damn it.
You want Arch? Let's just watch episode 2, and then if you hate it that much, we won't put up a fund for it. But if it's something that you're willing to tolerate for at least 2 more streams to get through the rest of it, then just put up a funding goal for it. Just so people are at least happy that you watched episode 2. And then if they really, 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 really want you to continue it, they can put some money towards it.
Fine, we can watch it. But, chat, you confuse more dialogue with good dialogue.
Don't make me say it.
What in the Sam Hill is wrong with you?
Oh boy, the boyest of boys! Please, I beg you, let us begin.
What?
Oh boy, the boyest of boys. I beg you, let us begin. I agree, chat. This is fucking Shakespearean.
War crimes are on the docket tonight.
Mustard gas.
Mustard comes in gas?
Why don't you open up a can and look inside, you little fucking wretch?
Do not ruin my son's first interrogation, blank.
Oi.
Oi.
I know I'm not the only one here
Yeah.
that has watched
Yeah?
Interview with the Vampire.
You make this joke every time.
It is a clever and funny reference.
Stab me!
No.
You fuckers! You don't know what it's like!
Oh, here we go.
You wretched, pissy fuckers will never know what it's like! You go out of the sun and buy your cream crackers, your wheat Bix, and your fucking cream crackers! You finish college and shit in a cramped little toilet and play Snake on your phone!
Gotta admit, bruv, not very relatable.
Fuck you, toilet shitter! Your mundanity is something we will never have again! We are persecuted by your refusal to yield to your letters! And when we deny our natures, Cain's own principles of universalizability are shattered!
I'm sorry, Kane's what?
Anyway, the point is we cannot eat cream crackers anymore!
Do not speak of cream crackers as some halcyon dream. Boy is on an all-meat diet and has never been stronger.
I keep getting the meat sweats.
Not now, son. I'm speaking to the monsters.
Monster? Oh, I'll show you a fucking monster.
You are pathetic. Blank bodies are parasites. You kill people and you eat them. To allow you to persist is to abet genocide.
Abet genocide? You are genociding us right now!
Your life has already ended, Tick. I can't kill a corpse.
Holy fucking shit, fellas! Wouldn't this guy make such a good Ventru? Kindred do not live, we unlive. Ooh, we do not do things all day, we do things all night. We do not X, we vampire word.
Hold on.
You're retarded.
I mean, he looks like a crackhead. He looks like a drug addict that is just living off of the high of the meth he's on.
My God, this is all just deconstructivist nonsense. It's like, whoa, but we're totally like you. Why are you attacking us? You live off people. Fuck you. As simple as that. There needs to be no greater moral impetus to wipe out a hostile species than... Fuck you.
What is a Ventru?
Oh, whoopsie. Now I've platformed the antediluvian concept of clans.
Oh, good job! Good job!
Who cares? The clans in the masquerade can burn, along with all the other Camarilla Anarch bullshit.
Camarilla Anarch?
The masquerade?
Camilla. The first vampire.
Oh my God, Peter!
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Are you afraid of a little masquerade, Breach? Well, take the prince's pussy out of your mouth and start acting like Cainites, goddammit! These fuckers, you fuckers, wouldn't even be alive if we took over.
Peter!
And we could.
Peter! We don't got the resources yet to
You
make
drinking cami piss lick? We're the goddamn Sabbat, the Sword of Cain. And Ape, what does the Sword of Cain do?
It falls where it pleases.
Amen.
Camarilla Anarch Sabbat. Noted. Camarilla is spelt like gorilla, right? Okay, these are essentially political parties, I assume.
The first...
God damn it. But, chat... Oh my God! I see where the media literacy crowd goes in here, but no, they're monsters. They declare themselves monsters. It's this dumb chat.
First one's free, sweet pea. What are you gonna give me for the rest?
We already know about Camilla, the first vampire. I always suspected she lived in Norwich.
First vampire? You mean the prince?
She is a sterling example of degeneracy. She and her posse sitting in their ivory tower in Norwich, forcing Canaanites to stay hidden. They call it the masquerade. I call it censorship.
Preventing...
Well, no, the masquerade is not censorship. The masquerade is a survival mechanism. And it's the only way for a species that is literally antithetical to humanity to survive on a planet 1000% dominated by humans.
Murder is censorship now.
Prevent murder. As if they could.
No, as if they would. The Camarilla's all about murder. Murder kind, murder kindred.
Kind?
Are you dense? Kind means you guys, humans, mortals.
Animals!
And while you're wasting time with us, the Cammies are playing you like good little puppets.
Come again?
That's just a common tactic of theirs. See, we Sabbat believe in liberty and revolution.
For vampires.
Canaanites. That's right. But the Camarilla, they believe in slavery and serfdom for our kind.
And what about our kind?
Your kind are just livestock. That's it. That's just the way of things. No matter what you do, mortals are just meat. The only way out is the embrace. So, if you want liberty, well, we can give it to you.
I have defined liberty as joining me. If you wish to be free, join me. Well, again, I certainly do see how the progressivist media literacy side finds this amusing.
So, you're saying you will exchange freedom for freedom?
It's either us or them. We are the children of Cain, and our manifest destiny is to rule. Praise the Dark Father.
Intriguing. So, why haven't you been murdered yet?
Because the Sabbat doesn't fuck around. We're on a warpath, and our cause? To see you lowly, juicy apes serve your natural purpose.
So you're just here to kill?
No, you fucking snail wretch, you're wrong as hell!
Oh, so now you grow a pair, shitbeard.
We don't just kill, we're smarter than that! I went to college, son!
That why you were hanging out in that tunnel? Murdering joggers in the dead of night? What major is that again?
Political science. We conquered that tunnel, purged it of Anok filth. It's our turf now, this whole district.
This district? The district of North Norfolk?
It is the new theater for the glorious crusade. A domain to bleed.
Alright.
Out as we please.
Hey, boy, your brain's a drain pipe. Plug it. The anarchy barony ain't moved an inch since we were chased in here by the Cammies. Our bases still need building up.
Oh, yeah, man. Really selling us right now with the base building.
Fuck you, Piotr. The categorical imperative compels me to tell you the whole truth about why...
That is not a novice philosopher.
Fuck you, ape boy. One must act in accordance with that maxim that through which you can will that it become a universal law.
So, not to disrupt the discourse, but you're at war with this anarchy barony over the district of North Norfolk.
On the small scale, that and Great Yarmouth.
Oh, I fucking hate Yarmouth.
I get it, it's pretty sad. But I'll tell you this much. The Anarchs, you know, they have the spirit. They have their ideals.
But they lack purpose. They restrain themselves just as the Camarilla.
Piotr, he's doing it again.
They refuse to unleash their beast. They want their petty revolution, but for what? To continue hiding? Proud Cainite, dost thou hear the call? Purge your degenerate humanity and live as your forefathers do.
Okay, dude, turn down the LARPing.
But I have so much more to
You're
say.
barely in the Sabbat, Ape. You haven't even partaken in the Voldery. So stop angling for Pack Priest and stay in your fucking lane.
It is very embarrassing.
Yeah.
Weaklings. I'm the strongest here.
Hey, speaking of, where is Kevin? The wizard type.
He is having a special interview with our father. Nothing you need to worry about.
Kevin gets to fuck?
No.
Okay, I get it. That's good, actually. Wouldn't want to engage in any zoophilia out here.
Okay, right, so, as has been made abundantly clear, you are basically vampire supremacists.
We are Cainite naturalists. And listen, I like you.
They're first-year philosophy majors. That's what they are.
You know, with the rambling that they're doing, I can see that they are first-year philosophy majors. It's like women studying astrology and, yeah. It's
largely, yes. Finding the first and best philosophy you come across and then allowing it to redefine your entire existence for a while.
All of you. Fair's fair. You did kick our asses. So, I want to extend the offer. Why don't you join us?
Immortality is pretty tempting.
Marcus.
Come on. The old man would never expect it. Not that he can't join as well.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I'm being serious. Immortality, supremacy, a new family. What do you say? Are you in? Or are you out?
They're outside of the cage, so you're clearly not that superior.
Well, it is tempting. You know what's more tempting, though? Having everything we do from here on out being morally justified.
Yes, exactly! Liberate yourself, brother!
Because
yes.
We'll be doing it against a bunch of vampire fascists!
Yes! The Sabata! Oh! Okay.
Fuck!
There's the magic word that everybody loves.
Chat.
Fashion.
Okay, let's see where they go with this.
It didn't work, Bjorn! I'm so hungry.
Oh, there we go!
Hey, you do know what happens if we don't eat our fill, right?
Tell me.
The beast shall come out now.
That what you're calling yourself, Sideburns?
The beast will come out. The beast shall need to crunch your neckies open and from them.
Neckies?
The beast's birthright is your blood.
They're not going to address it at all. Okay. Chat, if this is what you consider to be clever writing, I can't help you. If you legitimately believe that the Sabbat are fascist, I can't help you. I can't. I'm not going to launch into an explanation of how Sabbat and fascists are literal anathema to one another. I shan't do it.
And it will have it, for its will is mightier than any of the shitty metal boxes you put us in.
Hey, they did the line. Metal boxes.
So is this guy just like a parody of himself, or wait?
What?
Just got an idea. Hey, you will get fed. Just a second.
What?
This better be good.
Everyone, let's get out of here.
Why?
Come and see.
Okay, alright.
Come, boy.
We stepping out from the cellar?
Yes.
Leaving these here.
Yes.
What if they break out?
We'll drink your hide dry as you sleep.
They will not. I have fortified this room. This cellar door can withstand a force of 18,000 pounds per square inch. No blank will make its way out.
Okay, yeah, I understand all of that and feel very safe now. Okay, let's go.
Good. Okay.
You ignorant slut.
Locked.
Come upstairs, we're going to the office.
Oh boy, pooters.
A sick video gamer rig, brother.
Well, yeah.
Spent a lot of money on this, instead of, you know, a gun.
TF2 is coming out next year. I am justified. Now, the quality isn't great, but we can see and hear everything going on down there. Okay, so here's my idea. Let's have them eat each other.
Like, literally?
Yes, literally! We have no clue what happens if a vampire eats another vampire, and I want to find out. Oh, here comes the moral stipulations. Look, feeding doesn't necessarily mean killing.
I mean, we are stepping over boundaries just bringing them into our house. Or should I say my house? I own it.
What, the boundary set by the fucking Arcanum? I don't feel like following their tenets after being banned.
You know what? Let's take this later. We're just gonna start arguing about the royal family again. I can feel
No
it.
talk of British royalty in front of boy. Boy, sing our national anthem.
We're all living in America.
Okay, can we begin the experiment now?
Make them eat the Larper first. He's the worst.
Right, so... microphone...
Are you fucking serious?
It's the science! Besides, LaValeria over there seems willing to take one for the team.
Don't go volunteering me for black bag duty, degenerate.
That's really kinda your call.
Forget it. The Sabbat will never turn on their own just to slake their own hunger and sneak attack.
Oh, you fucking rat!
Fielder, help me hold it down and...
You shitty little
Monarchy it is!
I would punch your blood out of your body!
And here they go! This is a hardcore three-way elimination match where 3 vamps enter and only 1 may leave.
That is right, Mark. We've got a hell of a show for you all, and we're right here in the action. We see some offers coming from the biker guy, but the speed of the larper.
He's looking for his opening and... First blood!
What a maneuver!
Savage is right. And I love it!
It's clear that there is some bad blood here.
Look at how he's just going to town on him!
There is no town to go to, Marcus. But is this
You dirtbag!
a reversal?
Vintage biker bro! He's got him in a chokehold!
I'm gonna pop your skull, you fucking...
It's desperate times here for Larry. Will the sludge lad break the pin? Hey, is he still hiding?
You can't see him. Could his time be now?
That was a very funny reference, boy.
Thank you. Say, do you think this is a solid warning of what happens when one embraces their monster and loses their soul?
No.
Boys, would you look at this? Lapa Larry is retaliating and... Oh, he's doing it! He breaks the hold!
Reverses it. Is this some kind of hold?
No, it's DDT! It's an impaler DDT!
The biker is down.
Banging and banging.
Oh, I hate
I
him.
believe the larper went over.
1, 2, 3. Marcus, I'm not sure that biker will ever ride again.
Me neither, Dor. And look, in a shocking turn, the LARPer's calling Slime Boy out!
Piotr, you treasonous dog. Face your death like a true Sabbat.
You know, Abe, I always liked your spirit. I bet it'll taste great.
Slotman was invisible! Good Lord in heaven!
No. Like this? You're right. We'll go slower. Beholder.
At least the animations of the creepy guy is nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, kid, shh, don't worry. I was just putting on a show. After all, we're family.
You mean it?
Do I mean it? Come on. What do you think?
That's, not
Really?
legal.
Marcus, this is barbaric.
You're right. Slime Lad is beating the larper to death with his bare hands.
Store. Come on, man.
What? Why the change in tone? Blank bodies aren't people.
Well, yeah, but it's still...
It doesn't matter. Whatever this is, it's horrid.
Didn't you say you wanted this one to die first? Isn't it a bit late to object now?
Hey, JR! Can't help but notice the crowd go mild. Am I good to collect my winnings now?
Well?
I guess for the experiment's sake.
Thank you kindly.
Perverse.
Yeah.
You are uncomfortable because the one dying seems so human. But I can assure you, he is no different from the creature eating him alive. All vampires are destined to become monsters. Each one slain is who knows how many lives saved. That is why I do not hesitate to cheer and make sport of their death, and why you shouldn't either.
I don't know, Dad. It seems like it might be more complicated than that.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not more complicated than that. You can...
No, once you're a vampire, you're inevitably going to turn into a beast. You are no longer a person. You are no longer human. You will be hunted, you will die, or you will be put into a sports ring where you gotta fight others of your kind, and gray you live, just so you can continue fighting over and over again.
Yep. There are no moral complications here.
Yep.
Son, I learned many harsh lessons in my old mining days. This was one of them. But you are right, boy. They are also afraid because they are British.
What?
Oh, yes!
Boy, national anthem. Next verse.
You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too. Living in America.
Thanks, Ape. You were delicious. And now, a second helping.
Order. Please.
You know, Ape Boy, I actually thought about sparing him. I kinda liked him. But you, despite the vinculum, old man, I never liked you.
No! No!
Okay. So this was all horrifying.
Hey, kids! I got some rather tasty information out of that Kevin guy. He told me the chapter house and yard. And what are you doing?
Hello, Father. We were engaging in a marginally sadistic professional wrestling commentary.
What the fuck is that vampire doing?
Oh, yeah, we made them meet each other to see what had happened.
You're letting them deoblerize each other?
Yeah, I mean, what?
You stupid boy! Letting vampires deoblerize each other in our cellar? You're going to have them?
Yeah, I don't know why this wasn't explained previously.
It's the young ones not knowing what the fuck is gonna happen if a vampire consumes another vampire. I don't know what's happened, like what would happen if that, transpires, but all I know is that it's not a good thing, right?
Yeah, they become more powerful. But again, Dee knew this. Dee's been around for ages. These characters have been together for ages, or at least the series has repeatedly hinted at that.
Well, it's like that's why Dee's mad at the younger ones.
Yeah, I'm just confused why he didn't tell them.
Well, he probably didn't expect them to let them out of their cages to do that. And I don't know how long the other old dude was around to, actually participate in hunting or know about it too much. Or if he's just like, yeah, no, let them kill each other and not really thinking about the consequences of said actions. So that's why he's just kind of sit back, relax, America, they're British, let them die. Two younger ones are like, oh yeah, this is cool. Hey, maybe there's a moral dilemma here. And now Dee is just like, you guys are retarded, what did you do?
More correctly, I just think this is another poor pot shot at the Emperor, not explaining the warp to the Primarchs, which would have only made things considerably worse, by the way. And not at all a one-to-one to this scenario. Especially as the other people said that they were going to experiment on the vampires.
Oh, they say that it's clarified later. But he was also like, interrogating Kevin.
They've been together for a while now.
Immediately break out.
The door.
What?
He broke through the door.
I at least like the creepy vampire guy.
Yeah.
But
I
yet
hope
again,
we get to see him kill lots of people.
we spend half the episode on completely and utterly pointless waffle with absolutely no point or thread whatsoever, and then we have another half of actually good stuff. Again, chat, you are simply confusing a lot of writing with good writing. Literally. That simple.
I mean, Arch, it's like how you said, like the chat said and you said before, everyone has different tastes. Yeah, this is obviously not your speed, and and not everyone enjoys stuff like this. Some people just like the haha hee hee humor of it. I don't get a lot of it because I don't know much of 40K, still learning, and I don't know much of Vampire. So it seems like one of those things that people are just going to have to teach me on personally. But obviously, this isn't your speed, and that is fine. And that's no fault of your own. Everyone has their own preferences in media.
Let's see. Shadow Walker, Lum Lum, have you told Arch about Nem and her chaos? Only a little bit.
I told him a little bit about Nem. And I told him about the multiple nat 20s that I rolled last night as well.
And
I think, oh yeah, I also told him how me and Magma confused a ghost into death again.
Treven, dance, monkey, dance. So, do you love this show now? Watch Cat Arch. This is good dialogue, better than mainstream. I'm not sure about that. Boog, you need a media literacy to understand. Invite Dev. Yep, you definitely need some media literacy here. Gale of Night, where good World of Darkness lore? On the internet, in the Wikipedias. Mercenaries 1, Arch, imagine just how bad entertainment is if this is good to the point your chat wants you to like this under duress. See, I understand that sometimes chat will like things and then be sad that I don't like them, like the same thing as them, but it's just how it goes. Sujad, the smooth brain intellect trying to appear wrinkle brain, torture. It kind of is. Like, I'm presuming that the point is that none of the characters know what they're doing, but I don't think that's good. Because I guess we're leaning very heavily on the flawed narrator here, that you have a bunch of young vampires who have basically taken Philosophy 101, they've barely been introduced to the world of darkness, they're trying to make sense of the Sabbat, the systems around them, the blood bonds, etc., but I mean, if this is your first meeting with existential philosophy, then I can see how this is fascinating, but it's very basic. Onu, I'd like to point out, mostly chat, that they're arguing bullshit philosophy while in cages, begging for their lives, as is right and proper. That they are. Bob Bonning name, no, chat is just sadistic. Suffer. Well, Zartax, Art, were you incapable of distinguishing between character and the absolute truth? Characters are flawed and have incomplete knowledge. Oh no, I understand that. In fact, I just mentioned it. I get that point, but I don't think it's good. That's the problem. I understand why they're idiots, but I don't think that makes them better. Marksman 117B, I'm with Art. WTF is this pretentious writing? Well, Zartak, why didn't Big E tell Magnus about the warp? Well, that is an interesting question, actually, which we can delve a bit more into. Largely, the overall arcing narrative, the overall point, is that any knowledge of the warp will lead you to wish to utilize the warp. The warp in and of itself is corruptive, and any knowledge and actions taken in the name of the warp, or for the warp's purposes, or even in acknowledgement of the warp, will automatically feed the warp. Which is also why the God Emperor was launching a campaign against the very idea of religions. Now, you could theoretically argue that if Magnus was equipped with the understanding of the warp as a malicious entity, he would have better controlled himself and avoided taking the actions that eventually destroyed the portal beneath the Empire's palace. I do not believe so. He delved into the war partially due to ignorance, but if it was only ignorance, then a simple decree that no, you shouldn't do this, it is dangerous, I am the Emperor, I know something you do not do this, should have sufficed. Magnus was overconfident. He was convinced of his own abilities, his own ability to understand things that were beyond others. He thought himself superior to the Emperor in his understanding of the warp, despite being a mere novice in all of this. I do not think increased knowledge would have changed this. I think increased knowledge would only have reinforced Magnus's own feel of self-worth. The only solution to the 1,000 Suns was unironically to eradicate them, like the 2 lost legions. And again, if the Emperor had any flaw, it was being far too kind to his wayward sons. The word-bearers should have been eradicated. Angron should have been executed by the Emperor's custodians, and the 1,000 Suns should unquestionably have been purged. Ilbram Harker, Lumi, can we watch this on your channel?
If Arch does not want to continue it, at all over here, yeah, sure.
Martin, okay, Bart's law video on Draculabra. Alexander, next episode, chat guess what chat wants? Not a chance. Cynical, first 1-2 was how the Sabbat view matters, not truth. Yeah, again, I understand that. I still don't think it makes it better. And you also can't bring this over to the world of darkness, though, because chaos is a rather unique entity, especially chaos's corruption. In the case of diablerization, unlike chaos, there is no reason why you would not tell somebody that vampires grow more powerful if they eat each other. That is it's a fairly crucial point that you would like to prevent, particularly when you leave your children to explicitly experiment on vampires. And the real Zartax, it's not the philosophy I'm using that is good, it's the interaction between the different characters from their point of view. You're free. You're free to be of that opinion. Okay, is that all of it? I think that is. Yes, it is. All right.
For the next time we do some watching, I got some videos that I'm sure will probably scratch your brain. That it's like, you know, the video stupidity is more dangerous than evil. I know that's one that I want you to watch. That will be on the list of shit that we will consume in a couple weeks when we do this again. Because it's interesting. What the fuck's the dude's something Bonhoeffer or some shit like that? It's off of his philosophy of shit. Is it Bonhoeffer? Oh, some German dude.
That sounds infinitely more interesting, yes.
I got a couple other things as well that I'll queue up. I'll watch each of them one more time because, you know, I'm starting to figure out what things actually interest you. That's not too political, but still something that I know that I still kind of understand, but I will get some more insight off of it as well.
And Sartax, it makes sense in the World of Darkness too. You just know the character and reason yet. It all explained as the series goes on. Is that... God, yeah, no, that's a very quiet taste in that case. Rizonda, you criticize people from ignorance here, and you're asserting knowledge over things you don't have complete information on. Well, that's the thing, though. How do I put this? We have made up things that you don't know about, therefore you cannot have complete knowledge. Yes. But you also then must bear in mind that there are other variables. It is not simply just a linear story. There are other variables to take into consideration. Never mind. Again, if the entire argument is it gets better when you watch enough of it, it's not interesting to me. It's not my kind of entertainment.
It's like, guys, if I know Arch is not going to continue this, but I will listen to 1-1 in my own time, and we can watch this over on my channel if you guys really want. Because there's some aspects of this that I am interested in, but I'm also just completely ignorant to World of Darkness and majority of 40k. So you guys are I'm probably gonna have a couple of you fuckers in call with me that you guys can be like, okay, so Lum, this is what this is. Because please, I want to learn.
All right. Well, I think we can wrap it up there, and I'll see everyone again soon, hopefully. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for your donations, as always, and we will see you all again next week. Till then, chat.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night.